Greetings. Greetings. It is Deej. Yep, it's Deej. Thought I'd give a few minutes for whoever to find that I'm here. I am live for once. And while we wait, we can have this.
I'm Sisso Prey, and you're watching Deej, the odd one.
Hello, Thomas Potts. Boy, I wish I was going to Puerto Rico. Don't you tell me, you fug. LDG. We can all stream as we go. Just don't give me that. You're running 24/7 anyway, so when the hell am I going to find time? Don't you plug me. Jeffrey Nelson is here. My downloadable girlfriend only made me give her $10 for permission to watch this stream. Yeah, it's only $10 now, but once you get about 15 minutes in, she's going to make you pay more. Hello, Bigaford. Hello, number one. You don't have to send nobody to me, LDG. That's the thing. You don't have to send nobody to me. This is a free country. At least it's supposed to be. Which is part of my ranting for today. I have rants, damn it. And I will not be silenced. Unless the fuggers here at the corporate decide to silence me. But, you know, I'm not going to be silenced, damn it.
Oh. See if he lets me on. Yeah, here we go.
You don't have to send nobody to me. Do your own stream. Do your thing. You can watch mine later because mine won't be that long. You got 24 hours. You can sit there.
Wait, why am I getting echo?
I don't know. You figure that one out. And Rock Solid, I do too read chats.
Oh.
It's coming through on your end somewhere. You fix it. You're the tech guru.
No, he's not.
He's not the tech guru? Okay.
No.
Number one says you are not the tech guru,
No.
so
he does not. That. He does not. He has a SKIT certification, not an IT certification.
Okay.
Very funny.
It's okay. Anyway, I'm going to finish my hellos here before I get started. We got Simple Jack Live in here. We got Jeffrey Nelson, Rock Solid Production, Mr. Lundell. We've got Bigford Entertainment, Anzo. We've got number one. Well, he's up on the panel with us now. We got LDG. He's up on the panel with us now. We got Thomas Potts in the chat. Jeffrey Nelson with his downloadable girlfriend. Not to be mistaken with an inflatable one. It's just a downloadable one. And JP's is even here. But I've got rants to do. So if anybody wants to chime in on these rants, they can't.
JP's is here?
JP's is down there.
JP's. You're funny.
Anyway, my first rant of the day is these crybabies crying over fucking Spotify. Well, you know what? You little crybabies can go fuck yourselves. I don't care if Neil Young, I don't care if fucking Peter Frampton and all them want to pull their music. Who gives a shit? Why the hell are you paying for music you can find on damn YouTube anyway? I don't know. You can find the shit for free elsewhere. Why the hell are you crying?
Yeah, because you could play it on what's the other main thing? Pandora or something goofy like that.
And I want to quit hearing these
Or-
fucking
no.
idiots. I want to quit hearing these fucking
iHeartRadio.
idiots say that Spotify kicked them off. No, they didn't kick them off. Neil Young made the comment, either take Joe Rogan off or pull mine. They're not going to take Joe Rogan off. So fuck you, Neil Young. You got what you asked for. Your music was removed. Plain and simple. It was his choice. He can go back anytime he wants.
Yeah.
He hasn't been kicked off permanently. The company just did what he asked.
Nah.
So fuck you, whiny, bitchy crybabies.
Most of them don't know who Neil Young is anyway.
I was gonna say,
No.
did this even make news? Like the 5 people bitching who listen to him? Like,
Oh hell,
No,
I don't even think.
it's more than 5, but they're all old grumpy white men just like he is.
Hey, I'm an old
more than
old
5.
grumpy white man. I don't give a shit if his music is taken off.
Let's see.
Neil Young used to be about fighting the powers that be, fighting the government and shit, and now he's just towing the line.
That's because
Fuck Neil Young.
Neil, he's the
selling
man.
out.
He used to be about fighting the man, but now he
He's the
is
man.
the man. That's
Exactly.
what you got to remember.
Leonard Skinner had it right. No one needs Neil around.
Nope.
And that's another rant I got. These asshole idiots don't even know what the fuck that was all about. They kept trying to say Neil Young wasn't. No, bullshit. Leonard Skinner called him out for his comments about Southern people.
Yep, sure did. And even he had to acknowledge it. Okay.
That's right. He had to come back and apologize for comments he made and said that he wasn't trying to lump when he did. So fuck Neil Young. Neil Young can go suck a fat one for all I care.
Yeah.
And hello, Fairlax. Hello, Multi Gunman. Hello, Diane. Hello, Kronos, aka Rabid Sluggy Ouchies. And I got it checked. Damn it. I've been fired.
Sorry, just coughing up a lung.
Oh, get the hell out of here. Go on, you get.
Oh,
Go on,
jeez.
get the hell out of here.
What Darren
You know,
said?
LDG, it mutes you on purpose for a reason.
You know,
Anyway,
if
back to my
they-
rant.
They mute you on a purpose. No, if they didn't want you to talk, it would be like a permanent mute. They let me unmute.
Like
Yep,
that?
that's a permanent mute for you, baby.
Give me that. They mute you.
Anyway, I got one more thing to say about Neil Young. Neil Young, if you were dying of sweat in the desert, I wouldn't even let you lick the sweat off my balls to save your life.
I
Go
don't know.
fuck yourself.
You're pretty desperate.
Go fuck yourself, Neil.
Yeah, you save the horse with no name first. Then you come back for Neil 2 days later.
You guys are mean. I mean, I get it. The guy made a mistake, but dear Lord.
A mistake. The jackass wanted to shut down free speech,
No, that was his free speech.
and the dumbass said either take Rogan down or take me down. Well, he got his answer. Bye-bye, Neil.
Yeah, exactly. That's free speech. There you go.
And JP's is really trying to trigger me,
And
trying to
now-
say Neil Young is better than Elvis.
And
You're
now,
really trying to trigger me today, JP's.
so I guess now you're at war with Apple because Apple Music is welcoming Neil Young with open arms.
No, I'm not at war with Apple. Apple's free and clear to do whatever they want.
Yeah. Besides, his music is across all those platforms anyway.
Exactly.
It was
It's
there
not like it's
before
between
any of this happened.
He can move
You
to wherever
know,
he wants to move. He wants to go to another platform, no problem. That's
he's a
beauty of how
hypocrite
things
when
work.
he's a hypocrite when he wrote the song "Rockin' in the Free World." Because he ain't promoting no free world.
And you know what? I bet he can't tell you.
Well, I think that's a drug metaphor. Free world. You know what I mean?
Probably was for him.
And Mr. Londell's onto something. I bet you he doesn't even know what the hell that he's fighting. He just heard somebody repeat something,
Yeah.
and he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Actually,
He can't say one thing that Rogan said that was that was inaccurate. And that's 90% of the numbskulls out there right now. They just hear.
That's kind of low ball in that percentage. I think it's 99% of the numbskulls out there
Yeah.
don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Well, I lowball it just in case.
I was probably lowballing it when I made the tweet yesterday that 90% of the ones claiming they got rid of Spotify didn't even have Spotify to begin with.
That's right.
It's free on your damn computer anyway when you first buy the damn thing. All you
It's
got to
free
do
when you first buy the damn thing. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
now the software is already on your computer. It's already on your phone. You just got to,
Yeah, it's on mine. I saw it pop up. I'm like, what the hell? I don't listen to Spotify.
And seriously, Barry Manilow or Peter Frampton, when the fuck have they been relevant?
Oh, great. Another phone call. God. I'm going to have to bounce
They
back, guys. Sorry.
They ain't been relevant in decades either, so who cares if they're whining?
Manilow's bitching now.
Oh yeah, Manilow joined the crowd and said, "Pull my music off Spotify."
Well, okay, Manilow should be just as rich as Neil Young anyway. So it doesn't matter where he puts his music.
Manilow can go back to the fucking Copacabana for all I care. And really, Peter Frampton, I still haven't excused him for being part of that abomination of Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band movie.
Did you like it, the Yellow Submarine?
I'd rather watch the animated Yellow Submarine than I would ever watch the Beach,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Bee
Yellow
Gees and all
Submarine's
them
better.
doing Sergeant Pepper. The only fault with Yellow Submarines is that it didn't even have the real Beatles doing the voices. I am not salty today. I'm just ranting. Everybody says they've missed some of my rants because I'm not out in the tractor. Well, you're getting a fucking live version of a rant.
Yeah. Well, at least the Beatles made up for it at the end of Yellow Submarine. That last 5 minutes of live film.
And Kronos, don't worry. I haven't seen Sherry in the chat, so I don't think you have to worry about any salt right now. That was the first thing I wanted to rant about today. We've got lots of rants. And we've got one of the dumbest things I've ever seen today, too. Ezra Miller threatening to off the KKK. Like, he could do anything. That little scrawny shit would probably get his ass kicked.
Ezra?
Yeah.
Go home and go to bed. You've had
now we all know that the KKK are a bunch of cocksucking dickheads. But really, Ezra, you scrawny little shit.
Yeah.
I don't think you could whip your way out of wet paper bag. I think you're taking too much of your Flash persona to
Yeah.
heart.
See, I gave him a pass for Flash in the Snyder Cut. Okay. I saw it would have been a much better character. You know, the awkwardness, it was kind of endearing. But, you know, this little skinny Chihuahua tough guy shit, come on.
Yeah, and that's what it'd be. It'd be a little Chihuahua.
Against a fucking pit bull. You know? I mean, just say you don't like the KKK and move on. You know,
You know, being a dumbass and threatening them like that, that's just going to get them morons to come after your ass.
it's only like 5 or 6 of them nationwide anyway. But why do you want them pissed off at you?
Well, 5 or 6 of them nationwide against little Ezra, it'd still be more
I
than
know
that
it's a,
shit.
it's,
What's he going to do? Come running out in his Flash costume?
You wish he could move that fast. I mean,
Well, apparently his lips moved that fast, but that's about all. I don't know. Maybe his sex life goes that fast too, over quick as a flash. Bump. And I've got one question for all you lefties that might tune in. Mostly Richie Poole. I think he's about the only one that listens to me. But for 4 years, we listened to how the left said Trump was going to get us into World War III.
mm-hmm.
1 year Biden, and how close are we? I'd say a hell of a lot closer than Trump ever got us. We're not sending. We're not threatening to send the troops there to Europe for no reason. If
Yeah.
and we all know what happens if that happens. Russia goes in, we send some more, we get distracted in Europe, and then China decides, hey, they're distracted. Let's take Taiwan.
Yep. I
So
think
then-
that's the major play anyway. And
And
Biden is stupid enough to fall for it.
And then we see that, so things are trying to get repositioned again, and a little fat dictator in North Korea decides, hey, America's busy. Let's just send everybody into South Korea. Then we're swamped down there. So there's 3 fronts.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get the Middle East with Iran and shit going, hey, this is the perfect opportunity. The Americans are way too busy now. Let's go enforce our form of religion on everybody. And then we get a 4th front opening there. How fucked are we, people? All because you wanted a senile old man in the White House.
Really, Thomas?
Yes, Thomas. I was just reading that on the news right before I started this about that bridge collapsing, and people were forming human chains to get people off a bus that was dangling off of
Oh,
the side of
shit.
one of them and shit. And
Dang.
hello, Alexander. Oh, I'm getting to that one, Diane. I'll get to that one too. That's part of the rants for today. And Kapla Bird, you should come up for this one. This is one of your favorites. This is rant time where we rant.
Kappa bird. Yeah.
But yeah, since it was brought up, how about all them secret flights in the middle of the night that are shuffling the so-called, hold on, I gotta turn the camera on this for this one, migrants all over the place.
Yeah. But you know about that, I think that's going to bite them in the ass because these people are coming from dictatorships and communist regimes.
Hello, bird.
Hello, world. When are you gonna rant, dude?
I've been ranting now for 20 minutes. Right now, I'm on the rant of all these secret flights that they're taking into airports that are after close hours. And you got idiots that are being told, don't ask, you can't see our faces. And pilots and shit flying them in, and the workers there going, okay, just bring them on in then.
That seems weird.
No, but I'm probably the only one old enough to remember this. This is 80s style liberal mindset.
I'm just almost as old as you, Mr. Lundell.
And well, this is, if you think back, this is how liberals thought in the 80s. And Biden is from that era. That's, you know, he's instituting his that nonsense that everybody said it was going to lead to quotas and chaos and everything, and that's what we're seeing now. And the really fun part, to shut me up, he announces the next Supreme Court justice is going to be a black woman. Okay, like, I don't care. I'm more concerned about the $200 in food I just spent. Okay.
Well, it's just a natural thing of the Democrats to put a race above a qualification. Now, sure, maybe these women might be qualified, but when you automatically throw it out there as we're not going to pick anybody but this,
that's a bone he's throwing to black people, plain and simple.
And unfortunately, there will be a lot of them that will gnaw on that bone.
Mm-hmm. That's the sad part.
They don't see how bad it is in their corner of the world that's run by Democrats. They just keep listening to the same tired bullshit that we're here for you. Well, they're only there for you every 4 years when they need your vote. The rest of the time, they totally ignore you.
Mm-hmm.
And a few have waken up. It's kind of funny to see the Democrats in panic because the Hispanic population is starting to wake up. Poor Rabbit can only check so many boxes. The only box you need to check, Rabbit Slug, is Deej is always right.
But JP's is the paltry amount I got for that $200 that pisses me off. Okay.
Yeah, I just went shopping yesterday, spent $140 at the grocery store, and I didn't even have a third of a cart filled.
Right. Same here. Okay. That's the problem. That same amount that I blew $200 on, it used to cost me about 90. Okay. That's the problem.
You can't afford shit these days. Literally, because toilet paper is getting expensive too when you can find it. Mm-hmm. Because at some point somebody will say something about a Band-Aid or lockdown, and then everybody's stupid and goes buys all the toilet paper. Makes no damn sense.
That's what they freak out about, is the toilet paper. They don't, buy the first aid kit. No. We need. Why don't you go buy some cans?
Learn how to can some damn food.
Yeah.
We have the queen of canning in the chat right now, old Jane Kohler. I've seen her can stuff. I used to be one of the DJs with her. I
Huh.
visited her in Kansas. She cans.
Oh, cool.
I just noticed gas prices are creeping back up again. They're not talking about that yet, but folks, watch the gas prices go up.
Oh yeah, I'm looking. Oh, I'm waiting for them to hit like $10 in California.
I laugh at California because they're out there talking about doubling their taxes again. And then you get these fucking morons that push for all this, and then when it gets too expensive for them, they move to another state and then
Yeah.
try to push the bullshit again that just drove them out of one state.
I see that shit happening here in Texas.
Bird, you have nothing to rant about?
Apparently not. Yes, nothing on those levels.
My God, man, you live in New York. You should have tons to rant about.
This is more laid back bird of prey.
Ah, sleep pray. Gotcha. Speaking of New York, apparently Sarah Palin tested positive for the buggy after she was dining at a restaurant in New York City.
Yeah, she probably brought it with her.
Well, see, that's what all the liberals are saying in New York, Bird, that she brought it with her. That she couldn't have possibly caught it in New York City.
You can catch that shit anywhere, okay?
Where if I'm not wrong, New York is like one of the higher places right now with outbreaks.
Yeah.
If I'm
Everywhere,
not wrong.
yeah, everywhere there's a vaccination mandate and the cops can pull you over just to see your papers, it's high infection rates, okay?
I think Florida, without all those mandates, fell like to only 14th on the list of all the bad places. Though the if you watch the leftist media, they try to tell you that's the worst place, but well, you know.
It's very hard to know what's true and what isn't right now. Like the other day, the news started out saying that numbers in New York have dropped and that we're no longer in the extreme and we're back to numbers that we saw a few months ago. And then, of course, right next minute later, they go into scientists or whatever. CDC urges caution as basically as cities like New York recover, start to recover ahead of mandates. And then we got a commercial that was paid for, so it clearly wasn't the latest news, but it was clearly saying to hold in there, New York, as the numbers will come down soon as the weeks go on. Number one, how did they know it will come down? But number two, it did come down already. So why are you playing this ad saying the worst is about to come
No,
when
see,
the worst was already over?
that's because there's an election coming up.
Yeah,
Okay.
they got to fear you. They're trying to fear you into voting Democrat because they know they're going to get their asses stomped. That's why the old Supreme Court judge is stepping down because he doesn't want to play a Ruth Bader and croak in middle of return in their term and then get outfoxed.
I think they're forcing him to
Well,
step down.
I didn't want to put it that way, but yeah, I kind of think they're
that
twisting his
is a
arm.
possibility because
Twisting his arm.
let's face it. Sleepy Joe needs something good, okay, and just going to the old standard, do something, put a black person in charge of something that he thinks that'll help.
Well, no, I think they're forcing him out because they know at the midterms they're going to lose control of the Senate, and they're not going to be able to appoint
Yeah,
as far left of a person as they want. They're going to have to moderate if they have Republicans in charge.
well, no, if that just one justice, it wouldn't matter. It'd still be 6-3. Okay.
It doesn't really matter, but if the Republicans are in charge of the Senate, then they can't put in an extremist like they want to.
Yeah.
They're going to have to moderate. And I have to do it now. Sherry, Sherry, baby, Sherry. Sherry is in the house, and so is Cinnabon. Cinnabon Bunny is in the house, along with Alexander Brooks, son of a red shirt, Josh Street, and many, many more.
Why, lovely.
Rabbit Slug hates me.
Yeah, I was just looking at that, Deej. What did you do to him?
Probably because I sang and I'm no longer a DJ and he snorted. He's mad at me because he snorted. I thought Maria was the only one that I had to count snorts with. Now I have to count Kronos' snorts. So one snort for Rabbit Slug.
Oh boy.
The old Count Von Count, huh?
Yep. Hello, Governor.
Hello. Well, lots of fun today. Oh, hi, Bird. What's up, man?
Hey, not much.
Glad to hear the original Bird. We had you pop by the stream yesterday a little bit.
He was down there listening.
Yeah, and I know.
And Josh Street just said Bird is a better singer than me.
Really?
Ooh.
Better check his meds. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Take your
I'm just
time.
gonna kick me if you need to.
Oh, we'd never kick you, Bird. It's cruel.
No, Bird, that's what they kick me for. I take the kickings for everybody.
And Rabbit Sluggy just said I could ban Sherry. Ha. Well, now you can't, Rabbit Sluggy.
Ooh. Well,
Now
you can still.
can't.
No,
Can't you still
Sherry's
hide
too
him?
cute.
I just gave her the power, so he can't do nothing now.
Oh, no. I guess you could just report. Yeah.
Sherry, get the salt out.
Salt. Yeah, it's very funny.
Salt is the bane of a slug's existence.
Yeah, have to stop him from making that slurm cola anyway.
And number one, this one's going out to you. I sincerely meant no offense. I was actually looking forward to meeting you. Test that Sci-Fi and I haven't seen each other since New Year's. I do apologize. Didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
Or you did.
And yes, Cinnabon, we are ready for a year of rate hikes because now the Fed is starting to raise their rates.
Yeah,
Which idiots on Twitter think that's a good thing. They don't understand economics.
that's why they're on Twitter. I mean,
Don't they now?
I mean, if they actually had jobs, you know. And, they
And
figured out,
speaking of that, I have to laugh because that little Reddit post about getting paid and not having to work or whatever, they actually had to go private because they were getting blasted so damn much. Now they have to spend work time going through and trying to get rid of all the trolls that they got because they're idiots.
why the hell would you do an interview like anyway?
I know. That was dumb as hell to put up the stupidest fuck you have as a moderator to do an interview against Tucker, no less.
I know Tucker. No, that was Waters.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Waters.
just as bad as Tucker. I mean,
Waters destroyed him.
I know.
Waters was making fun of him the entire time, and that dude just sitting there going, well, I shouldn't say dude. Apparently, what, female? I don't know. I can't tell half the time anymore these days.
I think it was transitioning, so.
I can't tell. You know, it's still walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. It's a duck, damn it.
Yeah.
But it couldn't come up with it. Waters just tore his ass apart.
What got me was it was a dog walker.
Yeah, a dog walker.
I mean,
What's
that's
your job? I'm a
that's
dog walker.
That's a teenager's, side job.
And how old are you? 30.
I was like, do you know how much money I was making when I was 30? You idiot.
Oh my, no, that was just like one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
It was sad. Just what it was.
You must have no mirrors in your house, Deej.
No, I don't. Because I don't want to see myself. And yes, Thomas, the Frosky scrubbed her tweeter.
It's too late.
Scrub-
Sweeter.
It's too late for that. We all know she's a bitch anyway.
And plenty of people have already archived everything she said.
Yeah. I'm wondering why she hasn't been pink slipped yet.
Because they're probably afraid of a lawsuit. Though it's kind of funny that two of the other hosts on there that was applauding her that day when she had her rant, one was playing a video game a few years ago with a female telling her to bark like a dog, and the other one that was sitting right next to her clapping, you go look at his videos and all he does is objectify women.
Uh-huh.
So you can't take any of them seriously at G4 right now. They're all idiots.
Yeah, I just want to know what genius came up with the idea to let her do that, because she was reading off of a damn teleprompter. Okay, there was no emotion or anything in what she was saying. Like, somebody called her ugly, and it hurt her feelings. There was none of that.
I'll tell you what it is right now. Who owns G4 right now?
I think it's NBC.
NBC Comcast.
Uh-huh.
Them morons look at Twitter and think that's what the majority of the country think. Even though Twitter only has about 2% of the population of the United States on it tweeting anything, they are paying attention to a very small vocal minority and think that's what the country wants. They're idiots.
But see, they should know that by now.
You would think that they should know that by now, but they kind of live in a world where they're sniffing their own farts and they don't pay attention to what's going on outside.
I mean, all you got to do is look at what everything the Twitterati starts bitching about, and you do for them fails. Why? Because they want they want all this gender and ethnic parody in comic book movies. You do that and the movie fails. Why? Because the people that are bitching about this don't watch comic book movies. Okay. Personally, I have never had a problem with Superman being white. I've never had a problem with Batman being a rich white man. Okay. Blade's black guy, he kicks vampires' ass. Okay. That's what the appeal is. It's not the person's skin color or how much money he has or whether he, likes women or humps water buffaloes. Okay. None of that matters. And as soon as comic book people, movie people get back to that, they'll make money. As long as they get back to what the core of that character was,
Yeah, just for the record, I actually do draw the line at humping watermelons. That's me. Or water buffalo, whatever. Yeah. No, I that's my line. My line's right there.
So at least we know LDG has a line.
Mm-hmm.
right now he has a line that's subject to change tomorrow. Okay, we know this.
Everything changes tomorrow. Nothing is exactly the same twice.
Cinnabon, how am I being racist? Tell
Oh,
you the truth.
you just because you don't care what color they are. That's why. That's what Lefty will say. You're a racist.
Okay.
And, that's how they are. You gotta fall in line and want everything
Is
to be
Mr.
changed.
Lundell being racist again?
You're not
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to have anything white anymore. Damn it! Don't you know that?
That's really not important. Okay.
I don't know, geez. I can't associate with this channel anymore.
Oh my
When you're
God.
racist channel members. People start thinking I'm racist.
Okay, he's woke.
Who's
Where's
racist?
Mama Praise?
He's woke,
Stepping into
folks.
reality.
He is?
Apparently. I don't know. He doesn't care about people's colors or something.
Yeah, right. I don't either.
Thank you, ma'am.
What?
Thank you.
I don't care.
Oh, Bird.
Others.
Now,
I
Bird,
don't
you
care
just said
about
you
their
can't
gender.
associate with this channel. Are
I
you
don't
going to try
care
to
about
say you
Now-
their
can't
sexual
with
preference.
your mother?
Now I'm going to have
Wow.
to distance myself from my mom, too.
No, I don't care about any of it.
Mom,
If you're
just
a nice
slap him once.
person and I like you, I like you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. That's it. Simple. It shouldn't go beyond that.
But what if you had the very last, I don't know, trans, racial,
I don't even know what transracial is.
lesbian hooker?
Transracial, like
Ju-
Michael
just
Jackson.
Just for LDG.
What? What is he showing?
He's showing a couple of watermelons shaped
Oh, okay.
like pickles, colored like
Beautiful.
pickles.
No, it's a watermelon shaped like somebody's butt.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
one big
Gallagher's saying
watermelon that
I'd
looks
hit
like
that.
a butt.
One big
And
watermelon.
Gallagher's saying I'd hit that because
Oh,
Gallagher is known
Gallagher.
for smashing watermelons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you and I are the only ones that remember Gallagher.
I guess so.
I remember Gallagher. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Sledge-o-matic.
Yep.
Boy, you can tell you're getting old, Mr. Lundell, when when you're the only one that remembers Gallagher. Kronos remembered. He wants to be a sledgehammer.
It's not racist against Turdistanis, Martin. Turdistanis aren't a race. They're more like a subspecies.
Whoa!
Mhm.
You're calling Thomas Potts a subspecies.
Thomas is like on the very verge. He's like, he sees the light sometimes.
He's about to evolve. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's about to ascend.
Salty
kinda-
is.
He's kind of like Jack O'Neill locked away in his cell while he's slowly turning and
Yeah.
still says, "Give me the shot."
Yeah, 4 lights.
No 4 lights.
I'm glad I got to use that. Did you see me on my battery? And I'm like, you guys see the lights? No. Well, how you not see those lights? They're 4 lights. Okay.
We do not see 4 lights.
Yeah, that was weird. The camera
Uh-oh.
wasn't picking up
Thomas
bright
Potts is
LED.
calling Bird of Prey out.
Good stuff. Round 1. Fight.
Thomas is our queen is a black woman. Bird is racist. Your queen is being forced to say those things.
Well, she was stalked, so there is that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Kronos does not have his glasses on, so he can't see the 4 lights either. Kronos, those are not glasses, those are beer goggles. And going back to New York, what the hell is New York thinking? A dude assassinates a cop and they just turn him loose on bail. No questions asked.
Why
Just
not?
kicked him out.
I heard that's what
I
they
don't think
they
there
do.
was any proof he killed anybody.
Who needs
think
proof?
They had witnesses. I think they had
What's his
witnesses.
proof? Yeah. Oh,
I
it got
love
quiet.
that. I don't know.
And going back to my first rant, who cares what Apple thinks? They added an emoji of a pregnant man.
They did.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
they added it to their catalog of emojis. You can now get a pregnant man icon.
Good.
Why?
Very good.
Because Apple is woke.
Yep.
Apple's a bunch of freaking idiots.
Yeah. I heard you can get his and hers condoms now too.
But good news is the pregnant man emoji does come in 4 skin tones.
Okay.
Inclusive.
Oh no,
gonna-
five different skin tones. There you go. 5 different skin tones. I'm sorry.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to piss a whole bunch of people off, but men cannot fucking get pregnant. Okay? And I have
Didn't they just
I have
didn't just
the
we
data
have
to back it up.
didn't we just have the first male birth?
You kind of have to have a uterus for that to
Yeah.
happen.
Well, not really. I mean, the girls don't need a
This
well,
ain't
uterus,
twins.
yes, but
this ain't twins where you can put a fucking fetus in your intestinal area and grow it there. No, this is not twins.
there we go. A pregnant man gives birth for the first time. 2008. He became the world's first pregnant man to give birth to a healthy baby girl.
And did this healthy man have a vagina?
Don't need one. You don't need a vagina to have a baby.
Bullshit.
I didn't come out of the vagina.
Okay.
I was cut out. Cesarean.
Did this man have a uterus?
Depends what you call a uterus.
A uterus is a body part that females have that allow them to get pregnant.
Yes. It is where
Yeah, I don't
the
know.
child
I think they might have implanted something. Let me look. I got the article right here. It's from the newdaily.au. This is from Australia, for God's sakes. And was kept his female.
What was that line you just read? What was that line you just read? He kept his female what?
He said the 46-year-old kept his female reproductive organs.
Oh, so
he
it
legally became a man. Oh, so this is a transsexual. Okay, so it is a female that turned male and then had a baby.
Okay, all you gotta do.
It's all right.
This is real basic. All you gotta do is remember that line from Kindergarten Cop that the kid always said: "Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina." That's all you have to remember. That in itself will get you through life successfully.
I like what JP says. Well, for fuck's sake, Australia. So it was born in a fucking pouch then.
Exactly.
And for some reason, I can hear that in JP's voice in my head.
What happens when you blindly Google people? You need to click the links. Read.
But the key phrase was there, kept the female reproductive organs.
Yeah. So the answer to your question was yes, he does have a uterus.
That's right.
It's not a he, it's the she.
He went through gender reassignment surgery and now lives as a man. So gender reassignment surgery, I guess that means she was a he and then he got pregnant.
Just wanted to be his own best friend. That's all.
Yeah. That's all.
When somebody tells them to go fuck themselves, they can literally do it.
Well, it's not your fault if you get the wrong gender or non-preferred or whatever. Can't blame them.
The world has gone insane, folks.
Oh yeah, it has. Dude, it's so fucked up out there. You kidding me? The level of what the fuck is like past 10. Like it's up past 11. I mean, so much so I can sit here and make fun of it, but really it sucks. Like it really sucks.
No. What is insane is you can have a site like the Babylon Bee come up with a joke headline, and within a couple of weeks it comes true.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
Level of insane that it's gotten.
Yep. The great filter. Will we destroy ourselves? Back to you in the studio.
Kind of like they're all trying to cancel the Wasp now. Little Lily chick.
I had a wasp on this morning.
I'm
had a couple actually.
I'm talking from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
No.
They're trying to cancel her now.
Lovely.
Because while she is vaccinated, she's against mandates. So they want to call her an anti.
How do you spell your shit again? ODYSSEY. ODYSSEY. That's a weird way of spelling it. All right.
That's how Odyssey is spelled. Haven't you ever read the book The Odyssey? a good book. I
Is it?
encourage you to read it.
I'd like to read. I wish I read more, but I didn't.
And I think I found a female for Bird to cuddle.
Oh,
Would you cuddle this bird?
Oh my God!
I gotta wait for it to show up. Oh my God, nice. Yeah, I would totally cuddle with that. You kidding me? That's just big enough.
She's kind of got Klingon features there, so.
I think you better call Van Helsing if that shows up at your door.
As long as she doesn't draw blood, I'm fine. Yeah, look at that. Ouchies loves it.
And of course, for all of those space enthusiasts, remember the Space Shuttle Challenger today.
Oh yeah, that's
Today was Challenger.
Yep.
No. Yeah, that was fucked up.
Do you remember where you were when you heard that happen?
Yep.
I was in school.
I was at Fort Hood, middle of the damn field.
I was in high school at that point.
I was home. My real home.
Oh,
Hello, Yvette.
is that
Hello.
And the
Everybody-
lovely Sherry is getting ready for the blizzard tomorrow.
Everybody on their best behavior. Yvette's here.
All right, so wait, this
I have
blizzard,
no best
is this the East Coast thing? The reason why I have a
This
flash
is
freeze alert on my computer today?
the East Coast thing, the nor'easter that they're going to get.
Is it supposed to be like the blizzard of 80 or some shit, or worse?
I don't think it's going to be that bad.
It's gonna get really cold, and a big ass glacier's gonna come down and just stick right there.
Swallow us up whole, right? Sometimes a glacier is just a glacier. You never know. We'll see.
It's going to be the world after tomorrow. They're going to have flash freezing.
Yeah,
And there are
right,
gonna be
dude.
people
If it
taking
snows,
shelter in the New York Public Library, burning books to stay warm.
if it snows here, would you guys like to see that?
If it snows there, I will pay you $5 to go jump in your pool while it's snowing.
Fuck you.
Just to see the snow
$5.
coming
It's
down
more like
outside.
$100.
See-
Do you know how
see the
cold
snow
it is
coming
for that?
Yeah, but
Dude,
it would be funny, though, to
$100.
see
No.
the snow coming down outside, and here's
$5.
LBG jumping into the pool
Yeah. And then right then, the surface of the pool freezes.
with just his head poking out above it. And he's like one of those.
No, it's
heads
my
in
hand giving a
Futurama.
thumbs up.
No, it's got to be your head, because then somebody can walk over with fish food and drop it in your mouth, like Futurama. You'd be a head in a jar.
Yes, Rabbit Slug.
Oh.
Believe it or not, Florida will
Sorry.
get snow on occasion.
Ugh. All right, so how low is this supposed to go? Like, seriously?
I don't know. It's only 11 degrees here right now, so
All right, so they say weather. What is this called? Blizzard? They're calling it a blizzard? Or is it like a cold front or snap or whatever the fuck?
Here, all I've heard is a little snow. But you know, us up in the north, it takes a hell of a lot before we get panicky about a snowstorm. But they're calling it a nor'easter winter storm to threaten millions along the East Coast. That's what they're calling it.
Oh,
Just
those nor'easters get nasty.
Oh shit, that's pretty big. Wait, is this the one that talking about?
That's what she said.
Visit.
Damn, it's pretty big.
All right, here we go. This was on this was November 13th. Oh my god, it's not even now. Son of a bitch. That scared me
Yes.
actually.
Yvette says Florida has iguanas falling out of trees. Someone get me a picture.
I haven't
And the
seen
lovely
one yet.
Sherry says up to 15 inches. 15 inches still isn't that much. We've had snowstorms 22 inches and we haven't shut down anything.
Yeah.
We just still plug along. I guess we almost got that Canadian mindset around here.
I mean, it's only snowed once here. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think you should do a live stream out in your pool while it's snowing.
Mm-hmm.
You get tons of views for that.
If it snows,
you might,
okay. First of all,
even go viral. You might even go viral as the man that swims in a snowstorm.
yeah. Okay, first of all, in no way in hell is it going to snowstorm. If anything, it's just going to be light
Flurries.
snow, and it's going to be like disappear as soon as it hits the ground.
And that's why you have to be out in your enclosed area.
Yeah.
Because then we
What's
still see it.
now? What's the temperature there now, LD?
My 1 second. Temperature in Orlando is 20. What?
Is that
No way, it's not
Fahrenheit or-
20.
Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Oh, it's Celsius. Sorry, Celsius.
Oh, my
Fahrenheit
God.
68. I was about to say.
Don't even worry about any snow.
I did a quick Google search and it told me it's 68 degrees right now. So, yeah. Tomorrow's supposed to be 55, Sunday 54, then go back up
32.
to 64, and then 71. So your daytime highs are too damn warm. You ain't going to get shit that's going to shut anything down.
Yeah.
Your lowest temperature is Sunday at 33 degrees.
And
Yeah, we're going to have 32 tomorrow. Low. So,
well, at 33, the orange growers kind of get nervous.
At 32,
all right, what's
they
the
turn-
lowest temperature that can allow snow? What's the lowest?
Well, they can snow at 40 degrees. If
Sorry, highest.
it can be 40 degrees out in
Temperature.
snow if the upper atmosphere's a whole
Yeah.
lot colder.
Yeah, I know. This is not a simple question. Let's see what it says, though. In fact, snow can fall at temperatures as high as 50 degrees. Wow. Most residents of the northern United States probably have seen 40-degree snowfall before, but snow temperatures greater than 45 degrees is hard to come by. All right, so Florida is falling to that. We're going to be 32 tomorrow. So
That's
possibly get some snow.
right.
What's the other requirements for snow?
Very cold.
Besides the
upper
obvious.
atmosphere.
It hasn't been cold enough there for you for real. Even if it snows, it's gonna melt before it hits the ground.
Yeah, no, yeah, I totally get
Yeah,
you.
or-
But I
or
want to
even as
see
it
it.
hits the ground. It's going to melt.
We've
because
gotten hail.
the
I mean, we're
ground-
getting hail, just not snow.
Well, hail is just snow that's.
But
much
I don't know.
larger
Like,
than-
hail is different.
No, that's
all.
big
Isn't
chunks of
hail
ice.
like extreme snow?
No, it's
like-
chunks of ice. You get that in thunderstorms.
But you don't get
Though
okay
can
because of
have
the temperature. It's wet.
thunder snow.
Okay.
we've had thunder
Gotcha.
snow off and on too, occasionally. Those is when you get really big snowfall amounts.
Oh, dude, when it really snows, oh, it's the coolest fucking thing, dude. Dude, it's like
Yeah,
rain, but not rain, and it's
Yeah,
like,
but when you get lightning
falling.
and thunder during the snow, that's freaky as hell.
dude,
That
like
I've
a
not
serious
seen.
snow job is awesome. I miss it.
Living in the Midwest, there's been a couple of times we've had thunder snow, and that's freaky as hell, but it's cool to watch.
Huh.
But that's when you
Wonder
get
if it
like
changes
3 or
lightning.
4 inches an hour too. Yes, the poor dino, no snow.
All about that bass. No treble. Do it. All right.
thunder, snow, thunder, snow. There you go, Coronas.
Do 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 do. Yeah, I can't do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
you bet. LDG did say snow job.
Snow job.
He wants to have a snow job.
I would love a very cold snow job.
He wants to make a little snowman and then go stick his unit into its mouth.
Okay.
Snow
No,
job.
no,
That sounds
no.
really, really fucking sick, dude. I mean, you need help, man.
I'm not the one saying this shit.
You just said you want a snow job.
Snow job. Like snow
See,
on me? A snow
see?
job?
Snow
You know,
job,
I want
see?
to be
Snow
snowed
him.
on.
See, he said snow on him. Yes, it was
Oh,
there. He
my-
wants-
Yes, I want to be
Oh,
snowed
my-
on. It's a
my
snow job.
God, dude. You know, I mean, you should talk to somebody about this shit. You know,
Lord,
the counselors out there in Florida that can help you with this, I'm sure.
Nothing wrong with a snow job. A good, cold, breezy, heavy
see, even Gap
snow
Stargate
job.
figured out what you were talking about.
Exactly. Who?
And SJ and Silva BJ. Yep.
Exactly. Thank you,
See?
Gap. Thank you. Someone who gets me. At least there's one that makes me want to keep being me. Thank you.
He wants to carve a
Leaving
little
a steamer.
O expression on her face. Yeah, that's what he wants to do. Rolls up a couple extra snowballs to make her have bigger breasts. Yep, that's what LDG is going to do. And Rabid Slug's nips are hard.
And right when he drops his pants, the cops show up.
Would you like to join?
No, Cronus, you can't get banned now. See that? I lost 8 listeners once LDG started talking about snow jobs.
Right?
They all ran out to go find them.
Wait, 8 listeners. You're at 14.
It's a joke.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Thought you were being serious, jackass.
No.
You fuck.
When am I ever serious? Except for when I'm playing against Tom and Name That Tune. Other than that, I'm never serious.
Yeah, you get pretty you get pretty real during that.
You know, I just rewatched that 50s and 60s one. I was so laid back and relaxed in that one. Everybody could tell I was just goofing off until Tom showed up when they tried to bring him as the ringer. And then you
Yeah.
can even see the audience remarking, uh-oh, Deej just got serious.
Yeah. 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 Wish we got another one.
And I still want it.
What's this?
I took down Midnight's Edge after dark.
Okay, that's weird.
And I'm sure if he heard me talking like this, he'd want a rematch so he could utterly destroy me, but I can't do it now because I'm the host of Name That Tune. We're one of the hosts. I can't.
Yeah, isn't
compete
that coincidental?
I know. Make me the host, co-host, so I can't compete anymore.
Do.
Though there is still one competition left to go that if somebody ever gets off their behind and gets it set up, there is still one-on-one battle left to go. Me against Chris Knight.
Yeah.
Bragging
Against Chris
rights.
Knight's own program. Yeah. That's
Bragging rights.
If anyone has it memorized, it's him.
Yeah, but see, this is going to be nothing but a Beatles show.
Oh, what's the fun of that? That's something you guys can like do research on.
It's the bragging rights on who knows the Beatles the better.
Okay. And you're going to spend how much time before this show
I don't
listening
have
to every
spend that much
song?
time. I don't have to spend any time listening to it because I already know it. And
You already know
Thomas,
every
yes,
Beatles song.
as soon as I beat Mandy, they brought Tom in as a surprise contestant against me for a 3-song playoff, and I still won 3-2. I don't need to study the Beatles.
All right. I'm going to play 5 notes and you tell me what it is. Okay? Here we go. Let's
Fire
see
away.
what you got. All right, you ready? There. What is that?
I didn't hear a damn thing.
You didn't hear a damn
Nobody
thing?
to be-
Oh, wait. Let me put the volume up. That might help. 1 second. Sorry. Damn. 1 second. Try this one more time. Right? There we go. All right, it's not working on these headphones. Never mind. Sorry. Should have been behind my computer.
Yeah, that sounded like nothing but a bunch of random static.
I know. It's don't worry. Wait till I get to my office. Do they have a machine? You know how you have like the vacuum that goes around your house and like keeps hitting every wall, and it's just like an
Rumba.
automatic vacuum.
A Rumba.
Do they have one of those for dog shit?
No, but they have an automatic. They have a pad thing where your dog can go on it, pee and poop, and the thing you can hit a button and it'll slide it into a container
Oh,
inside.
like the cat thing. I've seen that. Yeah. All right. Damn it, man. Like it's like I don't know, like a automatic steam washer, wet vac something for poop. I don't know.
Just get a paper bag, pick it up.
Well, it's not for the grass. It's not for the grass.
You can do it indoors too.
I'm talking about indoors or on a flat surface, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't need something going and picking up the poop in the grass. What the lawnmower is for.
No, you can do it indoors too.
All right. Huh. Do.
Gap says they have a steam mop. You can get you a shop vac. That'll work for you. And you can use it for other things too.
I just want something with like I don't know, like a 1.5 foot dome, and whatever you put it on, whatever's there gets vaporized and put away, except for the floor, of course.
You're watching too much sci-fi now.
Yeah, exactly. Like the automatic spot remover, but you can remove anything.
I accidentally poured spot remover on my dog. It disappeared.
Use the toilet. Very funny, Thomas. I'll take that. Thank you. Great advice.
True story. I called information one day because I couldn't find my socks, and I asked the lady where my socks were. She told me to look behind the couch, and there they were.
Okay.
So call information. Maybe they'll have information for you.
Maybe. You know what you should do? Call information and ask the lady for the winning lottery numbers. Just whatever she says. Just write them down and put money on it. Ask for 6 numbers or whatever. And get a lotto ticket.
Gap says maybe take the dog outside once in a while. Won't poop on the carpet. Maybe just get you an outdoor dog. Or get a cat. At least they know how to go in a box.
Right? Tell me about it.
I just thought of something. I got the cure for the homeless problem.
Thought? Go ahead.
Instead of cats and dogs for pets, just go get you a homeless person for a pet.
Nah. Too
You can
messy.
teach them to get the mail. You can toilet train them. Get you a really good.
Yeah,
one.
it's not a.
Get a really good one. You can get them to go to the store for you too.
If you can actually trust them with your debit card.
Well, there are the downsides to it all, but I'm trying to find jobs and housing. I'm trying to fix the problem here. I'm trying to come up with situations.
You're making it worse.
I know, but nothing that I say on this stream should be taken seriously, folks.
It's not. Yes.
Hey, finally, I get a chance to whack a bot. If it ever pop up on YouTube. There it is.
I could just see it right now. If they ever did do like some kind of homeless pet system, you see Deed stream. Hey guys, look what I got. And he like picks up 3 of them.
Homeless? No, thank you. I would not do that.
That's right, Brutal. Nothing beats a good set of opposable thumbs.
You wouldn't do that now, but if homeless people were known as, you know, that type, that would make it a good choice. You might do it.
Well, I'm just trying to find the alternative. So if cats and dogs ever do become extinct, that we don't get chimps, orangutans, and gorillas to where
I don't know
put
about
them in a
pets.
position to take over the world.
Mm.
Didn't we learn that lesson from the Planet of the Apes movies? That's not what you should do. Because they'll end up taking over the world. And then we're a bunch of mutes running around a cornfield
Already
being captured
taking over the world.
With
that's funny.
nuts.
No, but
All right, Rabbit.
According to the book, that happened because of apathy. Humans became more and more apathetic, and apes just got smarter and finally took over. That's a quote if you've read the book.
In the book, yes.
But I mean, you know, in the movies, they really don't give you an explanation. You know, just okay, the one movie, Conquest, okay, but still,
And it depends upon which version of the movies you watch. It was either like Conquest, they just got smarter and took over, or you watch the new version and it was a damn genetic thing that got turned loose.
I feel miserable.
You okay, Bird? I mean, I know you're not okay, but we heard you say that.
Take a day off.
What time is it?
It's 2 p.m. your time.
1:59. 2.
Go take a day off, rest.
Yeah, man.
You keep taking time off.
Well, sometimes you just have to.
Yeah.
Yep.
No shame in it.
This isn't a forced job, Bird. You take the time off when you need it, however you need it. Everybody will understand.
Exactly. Yep.
We're not going to dock you.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna
We're not
dock.
going to fire you.
They're gonna be fired.
We're not going to fire you.
No,
So
I mean,
hot.
Go rest.
yeah. I mean, you're the de facto fearless leader of our little cabal now. So.
Get Mom in there to come check on you.
Mm-hmm.
Go rest. If we need a bird fix, we'll just do this.
Cough was only on the original series. Subaru? Yeah, she just went down. Yeah, don't come. Don't.
Too late.
Hold on.
Richie Poole is going to hate himself.
Crap. Just a little bit. I shut the camera off. Just a little bit. I shut the camera off.
It's too late. It's recorded on the
Whatever.
internet forever.
He wants a donation.
Oh my god. Or if I feel the need that I have to have Bird yell at me.
I can't possibly check them before. Captain says it was LDG.
Hey.
Yes. Ah! What?
That's from Deej. Deej.
Fuck you, Deej!
First one to request.
The
a slot
first
today.
one. How many people
That's it.
requested?
So it always goes to the first. It's the winner. Deej was our winner. Thank you, Deej.
Fuck you, Deej.
We never got the answer how many people actually were there asking for that.
It was just me.
Curious.
No, it was just me. The thing was, and still is, if Sissa Prey is there at the house and we know it, the first one to message her on Facebook gets the honor being the one named when Sissa Prey slugs him.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. Cool.
And some of us are
How the
friends
hell am
with
I
Sissa
here?
Prey on Facebook. So
Oh, there.
all we got to do
There we
is
go.
pay close attention to whenever she shows up, and then we start sending her messages.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
And
Hey,
Rabbit
now.
Slug is unsubbing everyone now. So
Is
yeah,
he?
seriously, Bird, if you're feeling that crappy, just shut down your computer and rest. Watch some DS9 to make yourself feel better. And if you feel even worse, then get some medical help. That is the
Okay.
best thing.
Why the hell is Minnie Mouse wearing a pantsuit now?
Because, you know, they don't want her wearing a dress anymore.
She was cute in the dress.
It just makes her look like Mickey Mouse in a suit now.
The pantsuit looks strange. I'm just, I mean, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
They're trying
And
to
they
turn her. They're trying to turn her into Hillary Mouse.
and they wonder why people aren't buying Disney any fucking more.
All right, I'm bringing up somebody else to yell at Bird to go to bed.
Daddy?
Hello.
Hello, darling. How's my baby?
Good.
I'm good.
Daddy, go to bed.
Oh, wrong baby. Never mind.
I'm here. I'm here.
Go to bed, Daddy.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm in bed. I've been in bed.
Go to sleep in your bed. Take a rest. Fuck. Yeah, I know.
Look, man, she's gonna turn into that woman from that show, The Weakest Link. Just do what she says, okay?
What? The weakest link.
The weakest link. You remember weakest link?
I'm going to put her right next to Bird so she can, if she decides to get violent, she doesn't have to go through the rest of
Get
us.
violent with Daddy.
He likes it.
Yes. So I don't.
Nope.
I only get a bit more fun if requested, honey. Honey,
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
The weakest link. That was in Doctor Who, wasn't it, Deej?
Yep.
And
Yep.
Royd.
And Royd.
And Greed, because her name was Anne from The Weakest Link. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Me. That wasn't a very good impression.
No, nobody's going to be mad, Bird, that you don't stream today. So just go rest.
No. People
Yeah.
understand.
The Bird.
Honey.
We got you, Bird. All right. I got you, Bird. We're total. Don't worry about it. You can do what you need to do.
What?
No, you're fine. Wait.
Oh, God.
Did I just screw that up? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
All right, good.
You screwed it up.
You're good as gold, Bird. Anytime, every time, right? You need me every time.
Every fucking time.
Absolutely. I got your back, man. I'm here. No worries.
Son of a bitch.
That's all right, buddy. No worries.
Now that Yvette's here, I can go Jaloja.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I just make everyone pee, don't I? No, let's stand up. Wee time.
Yeah, that and all the beer we drink.
So, Mr. Londell, did you start with something light and you're moving up to something strong?
I'm waiting for it to come. I had to order it.
What's the time here? 12 minutes past 7. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern. So 1 o'clock Central.
Yes.
And then we move to midday mountains, and then 11 a.m. for all those stupid people that live the other side of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Going back on America anyway.
I'm Central Time, so.
Central. Yes, so you're on 6 hours, not 5 for me. Have the urge to become Superwoman today.
Yes, we've noticed, and we salute you.
My special powers: knock people out with the girls.
Except for me, because, no, they don't knock me out.
Yeah.
Might give me a little whiplash, but.
That's a beating most men would enjoy taking, by the way. So
Yeah, I can crush someone's skull to death. How about that? I could break your finger if you put it where you shouldn't.
And there might be a special show coming up soon.
Ooh.
Well,
You can actually watch them then.
No. I'm talking the special show with Brutal Morningwood and Glory Hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could be a combination.
So what's this red thing in front of me? Am I supposed to do something with it?
Red thing?
Just trying to deep throat my damn Greatest American Hero.
Oh, that.
icon.
Okay, I just saw it. Yeah. That's funny.
I'm waking up.
Did I wake you up?
God damn it.
Sorry.
I will be streaming.
See, that
All right.
got Bird's attention.
Cool.
I'm going to. Unless I get tired again.
Yeah. So what's
see-
today? Is it open panel or
It's
gaming?
Friday.
Today is National Fun at Work Day.
Fun at
So I'm
work.
gonna, it's a bedlight.
A bedlight.
So-
Okay.
Talk about all the time I had fun at work.
And Dear Bops.
Dear boss. Maybe a mocktail. Maybe a sassy tail.
The sassy tail.
No, Sassy wants to keep her tail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't blame her.
She looked kind of funny with no tail.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to see any animal's tail removed for fun.
Those
You
certain
could sing my
lizards
new
could.
song.
Oh, sing a song?
My new song.
Mama Praise putting together a song.
Hey, Mama Pray's gonna sing.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah. I don't know if I should give it to you or Dee.
Hello, Supreme.
Hey, Mama Pray. Good to hear you.
Well, I don't
You
know
bet
if she,
that's hello.
if she
hello,
sings it
Yvette.
here, it would just be
Hello,
another first
everyone.
for me.
I'm just passing by on my way.
Here, Mom.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Put on my.
put on the earphone.
Uh,
Deej can repeat what he just said.
I
Okay.
was just making the joke. If she sang it here, it would be just another first for the Deej show.
That's
Mama
true.
Pray singing.
Well, no, you see, I can't sing. That's the problem. I've got the words, and the words are to the tune of "Where have all the flowers gone?" But I have no singing voice, so I was thinking you could sing it.
Yeah.
I could even get the karaoke version.
Mm.
Sing it along with the music.
Now, it's the words you might not want to sing.
Well, this is my channel.
All
We
right.
say just about everything here. What are you talking about? We're not
That
monetized
works.
over here, so we can get by with more.
Whatever works. I'm good with that.
Good to hear
Well-
your voice, Mama Pray.
Thanks, Yvette. Nice to hear you too. Hope
Yeah.
everything's going well.
Yes, they're continually trying to kill me at the doctor's, but you know, hey ho.
Don't, I believe all doctors try to do that.
Yeah.
I really do.
No, that's why do you think medicine is called a practice?
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Mandel, definitely. Did I say Mandel? Londell. Londell.
Vondel
Oh, goodness.
Londell. I like
No,
that though.
no, we were just speaking of a
A
teacher,
math teacher,
a math teacher,
Mr. Mandel.
that Mr. Mandel, that both Bird and Sissopray had. And his name came up the other day. I guess it just stuck in my mind.
For the record, he was a very good teacher.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But yes, it's
And-
definitely doctor's practice. And I believe they're not going to get too much practice on me. I stay away from them as much as possible.
Yeah, I would, honestly, if I didn't have to go weekly for shots and God knows what else. And the vampires need to take blood from me every week because I'm convinced the medical centre I go to is run by vampires because they take an arm of blood every time I go. And they're like, well, we just have to keep testing it. Yeah, you're drinking it. I know.
Two things
Yeah.
real quick. Two things real quick. I want to say hi to Supreme Heretic, Drew. Beware the Drew. And second, all you got to do is make fun of the doctor, and they'll leave you alone and stop doing that. I did that to my cardiologist. She got on me because I'd only lost 1 pound in 3 months, and I just looked at her and I said, "Looks like you gained 20, though."
Oh,
She's never mentioned to me again about my weight.
Too right.
Wow.
Excellent. Excellent.
Is your cardiologist go by the name Tilly by any chance?
No, her name is Perks, and she actually happens to be a Doctor Who fan too, because she brought it up when she saw my TARDIS on my phone.
Cool.
Thomas Potts says there's another SWAT situation across from Cinnabon.
Oh, another one? Wow.
Cinnabon needs to move
He's got
somewhere.
some
better.
weird neighbors, haven't they?
Yeah.
Cinnabon used to have a good neighborhood until he started buying up all those damn storage facility things.
Kind of about what my song is about. Not Cinnabon's neighborhood, but anyway. Here, I'm giving my earpiece back to Bird. I must leave the premises at the moment.
Oh, take care, Mummo, pray.
You
All
too.
right,
Feel good.
go have a
Thank you,
cigarette.
darling.
Yes, that's where I'm going, Deej. You know that. That's the only place I go. And
Yeah.
Mr. Londell, I will call you Mr. Londell, not Mandel.
Unless
Have
his
a
first
good
name's
one.
Howie, and then we can call him Mr. Mandel.
Oh,
Mandel. That's funny. I like that.
No, I think his first name wasn't Howie. Okay. All right. Bye,
Take
guys.
care, honey.
All
Oh,
right,
Thomas
thanks.
Potts has put, Yvette, are they sparkly vampires? Yeah, no, they're not. They're real vampires. We're
It's the
talking
wrong channel.
real ones.
Wrong channel for sparkly
Yes.
vampires.
Yeah. Super Heretic is in the house.
Supreme should have got here earlier while I was ranting off my
Jesus.
head. He
You're
would have
doing that
been
on
right up,
purpose.
Supreme would have been right up here with me
Look at it.
ranting
Fuck.
too.
Deej. Okay, the Muppet's gone.
I didn't do it. You blame that on.
I know, but I can't kick him out.
And JP's, I do not know why you have all of Beyonce's music. That's your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
like
don't
you
own
have
any of it.
issues.
Trouble is, all newer music, I haven't got a clue about anyway. I kind of stopped mid-90s, and that's about it. The odd record comes up, I think is okay, but yeah, no.
90s. I stopped in about 85.
No, I did the whole of 80s. I used to collect the top 10 in the 80s. Not because I had the money, but Dad used to bring them home from EMI because they did the Gallup charts here. So I always had the top 10 7-inch singles. And occasionally when they didn't print one, I go out and buy the 7-inch single. Are you mooning us, dear?
He is.
Yeah, he's mooning us.
He's a.
I actually want to see that for real, darling. Put it on your list for private time, please. What's he doing now?
He's putting it on his list so he can do it later.
Jolly good. Hey, Supreme Heretic's popping on. Damn it, Deej, will you please move me from this? Because I'm just going to do it.
You know, now that you mentioned, yeah, it just, there you go. There you go. Now it looks like Mr. Lundell has a tie on.
Yes,
And now,
it does.
as soon
He's
as
got a
Drew
tie
pops
on.
up here, Yvette will be on top of it.
Ah, great. That's why I was on top of it before. You'd have to put
but
it underneath me.
You'll be right on it. It'll be inside of you.
Inside of me.
Yep.
Yeah, well, if I don't feel anything, Deej,
No,
I will sulk.
that's just a normal story I've heard. I don't feel it. Ba-dum-bump.
Ba-dum-boom.
Let's see, what else?
That's not the one. That's the other one. There we
Take
go.
care, Diane. Have fun with your laundry. I'm sure you're not, but I feel I should say that. I don't ever have fun with laundry, so.
All right, whose birthday, music-wise, is today?
My mother's is the 7th of February, Deej. That would be really cool if you could do one for an Anne without an E. She'd love that.
Okay, I will work on a onesie outfit for Anne.
She's 83.
My one video for the onesies has passed 2,000 views now. See you later, Diane.
Someone grab the salt. The slug's back.
Richie, pretty much everything that you would hate me ranting about, I ranted about earlier. I ranted about Spotify. I ranted about all that stuff. So let's see, what else is there?
Take care,
Neil
Diana.
Diamond's
I hope
birthday.
everything goes well.
Neil Diamond's birthday today.
Is it?
Yes, he's 81.
Because I Googled that question. I'm getting a bunch of unknown motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's Neil Diamond's birthday.
Okay. Somebody that I know about.
Yep. I wouldn't talk about some youngster that I have no idea about. Actually, I'm wrong there. I'm late. I'm 4 days late. It's just popping up on Twitter now, but he was actually born on the 24th. So screw that. Forget what I said. And we have 54.5 access radio here.
Hey,
Oh, you're late finally. Okay.
Boo
So it's not my fault
forever.
that started.
Now we can officially start the show because 54.5 access radio finally got here and did the hashtag Pooh Bear Forever.
Access radio. Hey now.
I hear 54.5 access radio and I keep thinking of World War II. Is that bad of me? That's bad of me. Sherry is still here. Sherry. Stabby, stabby. No, never mind.
I like my one with the grabs the chunky sea salt and slips a chunk up someone's slug hole. Oh yeah.
Oh boy, slug hole.
Take it to the next level now. Melt
Not
from the
just pouring it on
inside
you.
out. Yeah.
Not just pouring it on you now. They're shoving it up the insides there, Rabbit. Better watch it. These women can't get me. Yes, the police and SWAT are back at Cinnabon's house.
Oh, Cinnabon, grab your phone and start recording.
Yeah, record that
Cinnabon
shit.
call him?
Put it
Imagine he's the one calling him.
Yeah.
This is just another attempt to get clicks.
Someone with a meth
Right?
lab.
I need a good video today. Let me call the
Rabbit
SWAT
said,
on my neighbor.
"Take it to the limit one more time."
Damn, is that Cinnabon or is it Tim Pool?
Yeah, right.
He got
Wouldn't
swatted
surprise
by
me though. I
twice.
bet you he's like pissed right now. Shut up, LDG.
How many times you gonna get swatted there, Cinnabon?
Right?
Tim pulls up to 2. You trying to outdo him? There we go. Drew's here.
Hey, Drew. How you doing, darling?
You're muted, Drew.
On deep
Jimmy.
thought. Deep thought.
Uh,
Oh, that
might
deep thought. That's the name of it.
might help if I set my inputs correctly.
There you go. Now we can
Maybe.
hear you.
Yeah.
Well, Cinnabon,
How you doing,
gonna have
Yvette?
to cancel and postpone.
Hey,
today.
darling. Mwah.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. Well, I kind of haven't been on camera for a while because I've been a bit. Well, I look like death warmed up. I don't particularly look brilliant today, but I do my best to come on camera when I can.
You always look good.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
yeah.
No, I'm almost translucent now. Completely translucent. Soon people will be able to pass their hands through me.
All
Those
right.
calls for him to surrender and come out ignored. Wow. Cinnabon, you lived such an exciting life.
Seriously, man, you should be recording this shit and putting it up on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're in the grab your phone and record everything generation anyway. May as well do
Yeah.
it.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, I was going to say, and I'm not recommending TikTok, but from what I've heard, TikTok has these sort of things all the time on them.
Oh, I would not. I won't.
Yeah, I don't do TikTok.
I won't use that on general principle.
No, neither would I. But I do watch some YouTube channels that have a look at them, so you get a taste of how ludicrous the place is.
And now we have the
Correct.
hashtag Cinnabon.
Yeah. Hi, Scary. Hi, Rabbit Slug.
Just tell him you've got your sort out. That'll freak him
Wait a
out.
minute. I just figured it out. 30 calls for him to surrender, and he just ignored it. It's Cinnabon ignoring the calls. He's trying to get him to come in.
Mm-hmm. Well, Deej, I always call out the FBI on Twitter. I always mess with the FBI and the January 6th committee and like, hey, I was there. Go ahead, come knock on my door.
Yeah, come knock on my door. I'll be waiting for you.
Please put JP's comment about TikTok up.
Which one? The TikTok is good for amateurs.
Yeah, they're practicing before they create an OnlyFans.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. It's the minor leagues for the OnlyFans.
Well, most of them aren't old enough to get an OnlyFans because they're all underage.
Oh, I would lose brain cells if I sat there and watched.
Yeah, so would I. As I say, I watch a YouTuber who takes the absolute piss out of TikTok, and that's great.
Yeah.
Well, it's bad enough just reading my Twitter feed. I can imagine if I spent time on TikTok. Good God.
Again, Supreme Handshake, do what I do. I don't social media. I don't Twitch chat. The only social media that I got bullied into, I say bullied, my sister, fucking, and my friends. Get Facebook, get Facebook, get Facebook. So I finally got Facebook.
Well, Yvette, you know how I am with the journalism stuff and whatnot, so I'm always on my Twitter.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I just never had an account, and I listened to people for years about Twit, and I'm like, yeah, not going to put myself through that.
You're not Andy.
And I'm a happy person for it.
Twitter
Although that doesn't stop hashtags and people making merchandise for me, and that trended on Twitter.
Nice.
That was a couple of years ago. Hashtag blame Yvette. And then that side it's got hashtag blame Yvette. And people were actually asking where they could get the mug. I'm like, it's bad enough that people hashtag blame Yvette. And then that went super duper. Apparently, I wasn't watching. The only other hashtag I know I managed to get quite a following on was hashtag fuck it tree. Because in October of the first lockdown, so many people were really depressed, and they were like, we can't put the Christmas trees up yet. It's too early. And I actually typed in to all my friends and I said, call it a fuck it tree and hang anything you want on it. And hashtag fuck it tree went far. And I was seeing pictures of people creating their fuck it trees with Doctor Who things on them or condoms on them, or they were getting inventive. It was just fantastic. And the fuck it tree came back this year on its own. I had nothing to do with it. So great to see. You can put a fuck it tree up whenever you want at any time of the year and hang whatever you're feeling at that time on, so hashtag fuck it trees. You feeling a bit down? Put a fuck it tree up. How's my little squirrel?
I couldn't have that. I couldn't have that present in the camera shot, man. It'd be all X-rated.
I know. So what you're saying is what you'd hang on it. Oh yes.
It'd be all boobs on there.
Boobs, miniature vibrators, the magic egg. And I could carry on, but I don't want to bring Deege's stream down to that level.
It's
No, not
already
like I
two
don't bring it
notches
down.
below.
It might be a few steps up.
Yeah. Hey, Deej, what'd you think of that idea, a sing-off between Pelosi and AOC? Who would you pick in that one?
My sanity.
Exactly.
Kronos, Yvette, Bird would
I don't
as
know.
a
Wait a minute.
snuggle friend.
It all depends. Is there dancing involved?
I don't know. I guess.
I guess I could just mute AOC if she's going to dance like she did in her college video.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
Yeah, so Slug. I don't think Daddy would get the same kick about snuggling me because he's my
Drew,
Daddy.
Yeah.
What do you think about all these old age hippies that are trying to fight the powers now on Spotify?
Oh, yeah. You know, it's funny, Deej. They were anti-establishment back in the 60s and 70s, right? And now they're pro-establishment.
That's because they are the establishment now. So people are figuring out. Okay, the computer industry was founded by freaking hippies.
I was at the end of the 60s and into the 70s, which really leaped over. Yeah, man, I've got some pictures of my parents. Flares, listening to Pinky and Perky on the album, thinking it's cool. Only Deej will get that one. Pinky and Perky.
Who?
Pinky and Perky.
I have no idea about those.
Oh my God, Google them. They went international, Pinky and Perky.
Man.
Me personally didn't like them because guess what? Puppets.
I'll tell you what, Deej, that just seeing like the grassroots, like huge protest, man, that convoy, dude, that's pretty amazing watching that.
I don't know. What is that, like 46 or 48 miles long now?
Yeah, it's crazy big. But it's funny because Trudeau's like, oh, it's just a fringe minority of people. Yeah, right.
Well, Elon Musk came out for them.
Yeah. So did Russell Brand, Elon Musk, a bunch of people, dude. Joe Rogan.
Elon Musk coming against the norm. He's
he
batshit
is
crazy. He is batshit crazy, people.
Yeah, he is, but he's been on fire lately, talking about fighting back against the establishment and fighting for freedom, and and I give him all the credit in the world for that.
Well, yeah, but in his last breath, he was saying he was going to sell everything up and go live in a cabin for the rest of his life with no.
That was actually sarcastic of him saying that when everybody was saying about what he should do with his money.
Yeah. But
the trouble is you don't know if he's joking or not. Sorry, Supreme.
I mean, watching that thing happen, though, I mean, it's just amazing. But I think we're seeing that people have had enough. And that's good.
How in the hell do you pronounce her name? Played the Wasp in.
Evangeline Lilly. Yeah.
Yeah, she came out against these mandates and she goes, "Hey, I've had my shots, people, but I'm against this mandate shit." And now they're all calling her an anti-vaxxer.
Oh, they're stupid. I've had all my jabs. I'm not going to call them vaccines because they're not fucking vaccines.
Well, Deej, you know that it's all like a tactic, right? They went and appropriated that term, anti-vaxxers, because the original anti-vaxxers were batshit crazy people.
Yeah.
And then they appropriated the term to kind of, use it as a term to beat people down that disagreed, with mandates, and to lump them
that's
in.
That's wrong.
Right, but it's a complete tactic. But it's a social tactic.
We have them over here. the thing is, we got over the whole anti-vaxxer problem because we jump through virtual signaling shit here very fast. The main concern here is BJ is still threatening to put the NHS under mandated vaccines. But they took our social care out with that, and 80,000 people were fired on the same day because they were the unions that said, stay put, get fired. And there's 80,000 people through 2 unions. That is going to take our government to court for the Geneva Convention, for the World Conventions, human rights. And although I'm vaccinated to the hilt for my mother's sake, and I'm not against any, I can't call them vaccinations. I can't, people. If they'd not called them that, it would make so much more sense. It's like the flu jab. You are constantly
I want to get this in. I want to get this in. We are not doctors here, so don't take our advice on anything. Go talk to your own doctor.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
This is all a skit. It's a skit. It doesn't mean anything unless you make it mean something. Go ahead, honey.
LDG, it's not a skit.
It's just your own. It's just your, it's up to everybody's own expression.
Well, that's what I was trying to say.
Yes.
Although
for YouTube.
although I've had all 3 shots for my mother's sake, and I certainly am not against any of it, I also believe in choice. Yep. And that is called democracy. And when
it's basic human rights.
Yes, it is. The Geneva Convention, the World Convention that they have signed through the UN, all of this is against the law. And the first country that will be taken to court by the people from the social care side, I can't wait, because any judge, Supreme Judge, actually goes against the Geneva Convention and several others, is going to either set precedents for governments to screw everyone over, or if our judges are as good as they claim to be, which sometimes they are, sometimes they're not, but it's happening here. Jesus Christ, it's happening here first again. They will set a precedence for the rest of the world to take either people to court and win, because if they win here, then everyone else has a chance of winning everywhere. And you can blow this shit out the water very fast and clearly, because the Geneva Convention was put there to protect human rights. It was put there to protect...
Well, it's the Nuremberg Code. Yeah.
The Geneva Convention, the Nuremberg Treaty, it's all connected. And let's hope no one stupid liberal beliefs that think they can dictate through this. And I hope when it goes to court, the government gets charged. Now, not good for us people, because we're going to have to fork out for that. However, the British public are behind those 80,000 people that got fired that day. Now, I wish everyone would just go have the jab, especially if you're working in front line. But I also believe if you don't want it, you cannot be forced. And if they're forcing you, then human rights issues come straight to the front of the queue. And I have this conversation with a narcissist I know, and they're like, well, I just think they're stupid. They should, just go get it. And I'm like, forcing people into taking something, as demonstrated by the British public, 80,000 people were fired on the same day due to the unions that are backing them up. Mm-hmm. And the consequences of this were 80,000 people were removed from their job on a single day. They didn't have time to replace them. And our social care has not enough people to look after our social care anymore. Now, if they do it to the NHS, which they've been threatening to do, the recent news is BJ is stepping back on that because, wow, it doesn't work. Anyway, enough politics from me.
Yeah, it just, man, DJ, I don't know if you ever got a chance to go back and watch that interview that Wes and I did with Laura, but man, that was awesome.
I was there. I was there in the live stream. I was mad that you guys got to be up there with her and I wasn't, but you know, that's okay.
No.
I didn't
Hopefully,
get to go anywhere.
hopefully, I can get a part 2 and have her back again. I'm gonna try.
So, Drew, how's everything going on with you? Because I don't catch up with you very often.
Well, you know, I've just been, doing the same thing, trying to take care of mom and, basically just get through all of this nonsense and really trying to focus on growing the channel and doing the journalism thing and everything, and that's what I'm focusing on because I really want to.
Hiding out from Boxy.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, Drew, that's great to hear.
Yeah, and I try to start doing some videos, Deej, because everybody's like, you need to do videos. You can't just do live streams. So.
Yeah, he's right. Videos
I put out 2 videos. I put out 2 videos the other night. Nobody.
Yeah.
10-15 minute video will stand its test of time because once people start seeing videos and they like the videos, they'll go back and watch other videos.
Well, yeah, and I was talking with Culture a few days ago, Culture Casino, and he was like, "Yeah, you need to do some videos, Drew." And I was like, "All right,
deal with it or not." Absolutely.
I was actually going to do today's rant as a video and not a live stream, but then I figured I got too much to rant about. I'd never squeeze it into a damn live video.
Yeah. There was just a thing I saw a couple hours ago, DJ. I guess a lot of the Canadian farmers are joining in with the truckers.
They need to.
Like, there were tractors and stuff in the convoy now.
That'll slow it down quite a bit there. Since some tractors top speed 25 miles an hour.
But that's awesome, man. It's just nice to see people standing up. I really like that. I'm really happy about that.
And it wasn't just the Canadian side; it was the U.S. side of the border too. That was.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much over the world. Most of Europe is stuck in a very oppressive place right now. There are 3 or 4 countries that are locked down and have mandated it. And
well, Yvette, I've always had enormous amount of respect for the fact that you're very observant and you're an intellectual, and you're very you're a thinker, and that's one of the things I really love about one of the many admirable qualities you have. But the thing that I'm sure that you've noticed is the pattern. Because if you pay attention, you see what happened to Australia, because Australia is all but fallen to authoritarianism. And then, France and Germany followed suit. So you got them.
Yeah. Well, actually, Belgium was the first.
Yeah. Okay.
Followed by Austria, and then Germany, and then France has put in some. Well, yeah. I mean, France is being led by
Macron.
Macron, yeah. I was actually trying to think of a very fitting word for him, but batshit crazy just comes to mind.
Oh, he's authoritarian through and through. He's one of the elites for sure.
He sent out fishing boats. This was a while back, just after Brexit.
Yeah.
He sent the fishing boats out. The Royal Navy deployed 2 destroyers to come up and block these little tiny fishing boats against the destroyers, because obviously the Royal Navy had nothing better to do with their destroyers. But it was the most hilarious news thing we'd seen in a while. We're like, okay, we need to protect our new fishing laws against the French because they're ignoring them and still fishing in our areas. But the fact they sent the 2 Royal Naval destroyers out, I mean, they're fucking massive. And then, you know,
Well, it's
a little fishing village.
Well, it is the bloody French. I mean, come on.
Well, yes, and
come on,
a good destroyer will shit anyone up. Yeah.
As much as we make fun of them, the Swedes were doing it right the whole time.
Oh, the Swedish. Personally,
Yeah, but
Switzerland's my favorite.
But no, you know, Yvette's exactly correct though. With the pattern that you see throughout Europe, you know, Europe is under a very authoritarian curtain at the moment, and they're not. And the sad thing is, you know, a lot of these medias in the various countries are complicit in it, so they won't ever report
They're
on
complicit
it.
here, though, Heritage.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The media here is hilarious, but the
they're
British public
terrible.
just like pick up a newspaper and go, here, cat, shit on that. You know, the general media is just laughed off its arse now here. The British public have got to a point where they're like, as of today, there are 0 restrictions. You can get into anywhere without what they're classing as a vaccine passport. They've been scrapped. The masks have been scrapped. We blew through Omicron and kept England open, whereas Northern Ireland, Wales and Scotland shut themselves down. Big mistake. I mean, Boris was taking it was a very political move because everyone was trying to hang him from a tree because he had a party for his birthday, while everyone else couldn't even see anyone in their house if they weren't already in there. We were locked down. So there are a lot of people alone celebrating their birthday without anyone. And you got Boris Johnson in number 10. They buy him a cake and they celebrate. Now, that sounds innocent enough. It probably would be, but do as I say, not as I do attitude with BJ and our government. The public went, fuck you, get out. But again, who's going to take his place? Michael Gove? Jesus Christ, we'll turn into Russia. Or, God so help us, Keir Starmer gets in.
That's like
Labour.
That's like it's like that old saying, you know. They're the definition of the thing in the dictionary between shit and syphilis.
Now that's the question I want to ask Yvette.
Ooh.
What does the British public think of this whole Ukraine-Russia deal going on?
Oh, we're watching along with everyone else to see if America is actually going to invade Ukraine. We're betting either way. Hopefully they won't.
America invade Ukraine.
Look, it's all about the US-Ukraine standoff at the moment. From what I've seen on the news, I'm probably
U.S.
wrong.
Wait a minute. We don't have a standoff with Ukraine.
All right, hang on.
Russia.
Let me pull up some British tabloid shit. Oh God.
This is news to me about the U.S. having a standoff.
U.S. stand off.
I could see, you know what, though, Deej, I could see them running an op so that they could go rescue the Biden family's money from Ukraine. Get all that
quite possibly, I can't pull these up on a live stream, but I can certainly read them to you. Here we go. China weighs risks, rewards of U.S.-Russia standoff over Ukraine. China is watching with interest as Russia and the West face off with Ukraine. Beijing is engaged in its own territorial disputes and has offered political support for Moscow. But as Henry Ridgwell reports, China has also invested billions of dollars in Eastern Europe and Central Asia, which could be at risk of an event of any conflict. That's all they got on it. That's just great. Let me have a look. Latest Ukraine. Kyle backs US reply to Russia. Because at the end of the day, it's Russia-US, isn't it? That's what we're reading in our tabloids. And may I stress again, it's tabloids. We don't believe the tabloids. I'm just giving you an example of the shit they're putting out.
I wonder how they would feel if Russia invades Ukraine with their 100,000 troops and we just say, it's your problem, deal with it.
You know, if they need something to distract something else, war is a very good thing. I'm just going to quote back to Margaret Thatcher's era. She was having some major problems and she invaded Argentina on the premise that the Falkland Islands were being attacked. Now, the Falkland Islands needed rescuing. Argentina needed put in their place. But the way they carried it out was overkill. And that got Margaret Thatcher out of a hole at the time because people were focusing on that and standing up for the British will not have an island taken away from it. You know, this whole Britannia rules later. Oh, please, Darren. He wants that as my opening, as in, like, video. I didn't mean that rudely. Please don't take that rudely.
What's big about the Falkland Islands anyway? They got sheep.
Well, the Falkland Islands, sheep, about 120 people, but it is a British island. It is owned by Britain.
I've actually studied the Falkland Island War.
Yeah.
I know quite a bit about that one.
I
just cracked the joke. I just cracked the joke because it's mostly sheep on that island.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bill.
Well, no, there's some Royal Marines down there.
Yeah, there's sheep on there. Yeah, they're offshoot of Wales. You know, it's just one of those things. Sheep, English people, well, Welsh people usually. Sheep and Welsh people. I mean, and New Zealand has the same sheep and Australia. Oh, New Zealand.
I'm going to give you my prediction. The government in Washington right now wants distraction from all the shit that's going on here.
Because
nothing like a war to distract people.
So they're going to let Russia invade.
Oh yeah,
There's going to be a lot of posturing. There's going to be a lot of posturing.
Yeah.
The eye is going to be taken off the ball. China is going to invade Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
Then the U.S. is going to be split on two fronts.
Yep.
And then you're going to have every other little country that thinks that they can do the same thing like North Korea, Iran, go in and try to do the
Why
same
do they
thing.
even care?
It's a repeat from any scenario. We can go back and back, Afghanistan, literally. And I quote the Falklands. For me personally, that was one of the biggest fuck-off distractions against Margaret Thatcher, who was kind of losing grip because she'd taken on the unions, beaten the unions, which was a good and bad thing because unions have got so powerful. However, she also destroyed the unions, which didn't think they should have gone that far because unions can be important. And depending in this country, I know unions have major issues, but certain unions do good things. And excuse me, and I'll just again quote that the unions that have taken on 80,000 people from the social care are about to, in the next probably year, take the government to court and hold them accountable for human rights issues. And we will be the first in court out of all of the countries that are doing this.
I have
and
to
hopefully
interrupt.
set a precedent.
I have to interrupt because I have 2 donations that came in.
Ooh.
The
Nice.
first one is from Dr. Fauci.
Wow.
I got $1 from Dr. Fauci. It says, I will decide who is vaccinated. I am science.
I am
science.
science.
The second one came in from Joe
I am
Biden.
science.
Joe Biden came in. just a couple of minutes ago with a donation.
Wow, dude.
And it
Way to
says,
make waves.
If we don't take Ukraine, Japan will. Is that Kamala on the panel? Oh, no, it's Jody. Hello, my favorite doctor. I need to schedule an appointment. Hel Karoga, number 22.
Don't bring Jody up here. I will attack
Okay.
That was Joe Biden that did that. Don't blame me.
her.
I so want Rand Paul to kick Fauci's ass.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think we all do.
I mean, physically, jump over that damn podium and beat the shit out of that old man.
I want to. I'm all for it, dude. I want to see.
No. We are not expressing violence on this channel.
No.
What? Have you been listening?
No, we are not.
I mean,
because you know,
I'm like,
YouTube
when did I
can
get the
take us
memo?
down. YouTube can take us down for that sort of shit.
It's all a skit.
We don't want anybody to actually get their asses kicked, except in a verbal match, or any other way
Or
that
swatted.
you decide in your private life. But
Personally,
hey,
I think we should organise some Jake Paul, etc. boxing matches.
And I think LDG goes, when the subject came up, who cares? We all should care, because with lunatics in Washington right now, this is how a World War III could get started, and we could get nuked.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I agree, but here's the problem with that. First of all, World War III already happening, so World War IV is next.
No,
Second,
World War III
I didn't say who cares to the. I wasn't saying who cares to the fact that this is happening. The comment you were making was talking about like they're invading. Like why are they invading? Like who care? Why? It's not about land anymore. Like.
Yes, but
what's the point? Why are they fighting in the first place?
You have to remember, we have treaties with all these places that if they get attacked, we have to step in. So
Yeah. But what's the point? What's the point? What's the reason why Russia is doing this in the first place?
Freshwater ports.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Is that the? I'm not, no jokes right now. I'm being serious. Not a skit.
Russia,
what is the real reason?
Russia wants to reestablish what it had during the Soviet years.
Yeah. So
Which
they want
was
Ukraine because
back
Ukraine
under their
Ukraine
thumbs.
is a great
It's a
military
strategic base.
hold.
Yeah.
It's a warm water port.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like the most important land on risk. I know. Okay. So in real life,
you get that on your game.
it's the same
but
way.
In real life, Russia wants Ukraine back under its wing again. Ukraine doesn't want that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And they're calling on the
So why is
UN, not just the US, the UN itself, which includes the US. US are happy to step up and start, but the UN itself will get involved. And we'll see British troops.
What's the UN saying right now?
The UN are saying
They're
that,
saying nothing.
well, no, they aren't saying nothing.
Well, the UN are
the
UN are
UN
complicit in it.
They're talking, but they're saying
UN's
nothing.
neutered anyway because nothing
Yes.
gets done, because as soon as it goes to the Security Council, Russia, China vetoes it.
They're all
So nothing's
Well-
going to get done there. You can't
Well-
count on the UN for jack shit.
No, I'm not arguing with that. UN is
That's the point.
has many flaws, but they also hold the main treaties, and they will start slowly enforcing those treaties against
Unless-
the countries. They'll do it anyway.
Yeah,
Whether
and then
they
China and
carry
Russia,
out whether
they
they
ain't gonna
carry
do
out the
shit.
threat to them is a different thing.
Yeah, they ain't going to do
UN
shit.
UN is well known for going, you're breaking the Geneva Treaty, you're breaking the World UN Treaty that we all signed.
Well,
So
As for part 2, why do we care if China invades Taiwan? Taiwan supplies 90% of the computer chips to the world.
Yeah. That again, I wasn't. That was. Thank you for saying that. That's not what I know. That I was talking about why they want to take over in the first place. That's all. But yeah, totally.
a lot of it.
I don't know why the UN. That their job is to make sure this shit doesn't happen. Last time I checked. So
LDG, if you've been on Wet's stream, I'm kind of disappointed because you've been on Wet's stream so many times. You should know already. The UN are all globalists, dude.
oh no, I know how it is. I was talking about what it should be. not what it
It's
is.
never
I
gonna
know
be
it's
what
fucked
it
up.
should be, yeah.
But isn't that what its job should have been to stop this shit? Let me rephrase. There we go.
Yeah, but
Of course not.
It's never.
You know,
gonna be that.
just like it's the people's job to change the world the way it should be, but it isn't that way.
People are standing up for what it should be.
See, even
And not
Wild
enough.
Mike gets the Ukraine situation, except for one thing. If Russia can take Ukraine, that puts them in a position to where they can eyeball the Baltic states and everything else, which will cause an even bigger war.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mike's right there. Mike's
I don't
absolutely
think-
right there with that statement.
I don't think in the end it's going to happen. A lot of it's posturing right now because I truly believe Putin is trying to test Biden's resolve and see what he's really made of. That's
I agree with that.
That's a
but
part of it too.
Oh yeah, that's just one thing I was totally worried about when you see Biden acting like a fool, and I'm like,
No,
if I was another country right now, I would love to push the United States right now.
I don't think it's testing his resolve. Remember, Biden was vice president under Obama when Russia took Crimea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
You gotta
Putin's
remember,
just sitting
Putin
there
pumped
thinking
the
like,
hell
well, I
out
can
of
do this
Obama.
shit again. Biden ain't gonna do crap.
I was
He's
going
just
to
like
say,
Obama.
Steve,
Well,
I don't know much about the US, but I've learned that Biden, was he actually paying attention, or he's a yes man? He's a puppet. And I'm seeing this from the UK. He's a puppet. He's got someone's hand shoved up his ass, and he's doing exactly as they want him to do. The vice president, which is a woman, they're just waiting for what is it, a year, 2 years that Biden has to stay in control before the vice president can remove him and become the president, which is the main goal from what I'm viewing as
I
an
think that was the
outsider.
original goal. I think that was the original goal. But now I think the goal is, hey, I think some backroom deals are being made. They're going to kick Kamala up to the Supreme Court.
No, they're
And they're
not.
going to bring in,
That woman's dumb as a bucket of coal.
and they're going to bring in another establishment person. They picked Biden because he was establishment. They didn't want somebody like Sanders in, so they all pushed for Biden. Well, now they're figuring out Kamala. It's not the right fit. They don't want her because even Democrats don't like her.
So
they're
you've
going
got
to do.
Kamala.
They're going to
got
push her
Kamala
to the Supreme Court.
North, right?
They're going to push her to the Supreme Court.
No,
I just want to. There's a Kamala that's an arse, right? Yeah.
It's an office or us.
Arse.
What'd you say?
Arse.
They're all asses.
Just like your ass, darling. Sexy.
Hey, honey.
But we have a Camilla here who's an arse as well, but on a different level.
But
Oh, I would say the same thing. We have a host here that's an ass on a different level.
but Deej,
And look, he's right up in the number one position.
yeah, Deej, all I could say is, hey, listen, you get $1 every time that you use a booster.
Wow. Really? They're doing that out there, Heretic?
No, just
No, but they've actually put lotteries together that if you get the shot, you get your name in there and you could actually win $1 million.
I'm surprised if you get a shot in America, you don't get paid for it.
Yeah, that should have been like the first clue to people.
Yeah.
Like, you probably.
Oh, they did that here in New York.
Yeah.
They
You
did.
get $100 for getting a shot.
Yeah, they
you
did
go.
it here in Ohio. Bird, they did it here in Ohio too.
$100. Here,
But to
God.
be fair, that is better than being told by your Prime Minister, blowjob. I'm sorry, BJ, Boris Johnson. I just called
Or
him BJ.
as we learned
With the
from
restaurant?
LDG today, snow jobs are better.
Snow jobs.
No jobs are
I
better.
am really interesting in experiencing a snow job because I don't get that here. So I'm up for that. As long as LDG is.
Oh
Damn
my
straight.
God! Get a room,
But-
people.
But in Illinois, during a certain time period, if you went and got your vaccination, they put you in a lottery, so you had a chance to win $1 million.
Yeah, no. You know what? You want some stimulus? Let's kill two birds with one stone. $50,000 to take every booster that comes out. Right there, you go. 50 grand to everybody.
Is it per?
But
is
you
it
have
per?
to take all the boosters.
No, I wouldn't go for that one
It's
because
more
you just don't know how many there are going to be.
But that is
Exactly.
seriously more incentive.
5
Over
boosters.
here,
10,000 per booster.
I want that here because they're taking out the fact that everything here is free. And if they didn't, the bottom line with this is if they hadn't called it a vaccination and said, you know what, it's like the flu jab, it's nothing similar, but it is going to follow the line of the flu jab. We're going to have boosters every 6 months to a year.
Gotta get your booster.
It's not a fucking vaccination because it is not curing you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we are having boosters, just like with flu and other diseases. And if they'd approached it that way, I think people would have been a little more relaxed about it. But
Why
no.
why are you surprised that they call it a vaccine? They call this.
I'm not
They call it a
surprised.
pandemic in the first place, which this is not a pandemic.
I'm not surprised.
So-
I've argued it as a scientist myself. I have been on several controversial
I got into an argument.
streams.
I got into an argument with somebody on Twit just today about how it's proven to be safe, and my reply to them was yes, and DDT, asbestos, and cigarettes were all deemed perfectly safe back in the day.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Put Rabbit Slug's last comment up. Please.
Zombies.
Yeah. Taxpayer funded zombies. So I'm just going to say this, people. God, I haven't done this in years. Hello, my dumplings. Hello, my dumplings. We're going to talk about this. However, I know I have many sheeples that will listen and follow. But my dumplings have a brain in their head. So, sheeples, learn from this. The dumplings have a good view on logic and understanding and clear your minds, make a decision on your own rationale. And if you come out with anything other than a sheeple, good, you're with us. If you are a sheeple that thinks we got to follow these rules, you may as well move to Wales and get fucked.
Australia.
Yeah. I want to move to Australia. I want to live in the prison colony.
Really? You know, the only continent I haven't set foot on is Australia for many reasons, but the main is kill, fuck, and eat. That is literally everything out there. If I set foot in Australia, I will be either shagged, eaten, or killed. And I love the continents.
Why,
That's
maybe
the
all
one I won't
three?
step foot on.
Wouldn't you be killed if you were eaten anyway, though?
Yes, that does.
Well, there are
cause a
certain
slight
kinds of
paradox.
eatings that. Okay, wait a minute. There are certain types of eatings that you could be installed of, but
Yeah,
that's
no.
That's being the bad me. But
Yeah.
I want to go to Antarctica. Damn it! Just give me a damn snowmobile and lifetime supply of gas, and I'll have fun.
I spent 2 weeks in Antarctica I missed the penguins, which I was literally wanted to see them go collect the eggs, stay in these like cocoons of the men. There's the men that protect the eggs. But I have been to Antarctica, but not during the right time to witness the penguins. I am sure Yvette would be eaten without being killed. Vile Mike.
I want to, man, you know, you mentioned penguins, and for some reason I start thinking about lunch.
I'm sorry. I bring food into everything.
I keep thinking about a polar bear eating a penguin.
Yeah. I'm ready for some lunch, man. I might head over to.
What are you gonna have?
I might head over to Mr. Hero.
Oh God! You keep naming these places that don't exist in the UK. What do they do?
They have sandwiches and stuff.
Sandwiches.
I don't get the thrill of sandwiches and you US people, because we make sandwiches in our kitchen and they're better than anything. And don't take this wrong, Tim. Subway does not even compare to a chef or someone that knows what they're doing in the kitchen.
Well,
I can make
I like Subway back
snack.
when excuse me, no, this is gonna sound weird.
Sorry.
But yeah, I miss Subway back when you know who was there.
You know, you keep talking about sandwiches and Rosetta's gonna end up showing up.
Oh my God, Vile Mike. Put Vile Mike's message up.
I'm not doing it with that word in there. I'm not doing it with that word in there.
Okay, but what he's saying is silence to the lambs.
What word?
The R word. I'm not putting that one up on the
that
screen.
word.
Grape.
I was trying to avoid saying it, Drew.
Grape, I said.
Grape.
Drape.
Grape.
Drew is very on the ball when it
you just take therapist and you split it into two words and you got the
rapist. Sorry.
I was trying to avoid saying that one too.
Oh well, I went there.
You
went there.
The banana was right in front of us.
Let me
And we
bleep
stepped on it.
that word, guys.
That's it. I'm putting her back on the top so she can go for the
I didn't say
Look out,
that.
Mr. Londell, you're gonna get hit.
I don't care. I can take it.
Yeah,
Raining boulders.
I mean, hey, you know.
Hang on.
It's raining boulders.
Boulders.
LGG.
No,
Here we go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ready?
Yeah, you can rest
God.
here.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You better duck. Boom.
Oh shit, he just shrank 3 inches.
Mm-hmm.
You squished him.
He's not complaining.
No.
No.
No, I'm a fan of the boobies till I die.
Of course he is. The English boobies.
The female
Thanks.
boobies.
I don't think it
Unless
matters.
that's crossing the line.
I don't think it matters if they're English or French or maybe French.
Female?
They might be a little hairy, but
Well, you know, it was nice catching up with everybody. It really
Oh
was.
yeah, you Drew. I don't get to catch you enough.
Because you know, the last time you and I worked together on a stream event was when we were, you know, having the stream shortly after JJ passed, and we were sharing our thoughts about him, and yeah, it's nice. I'm glad because
I would like to catch up on a more happy subject with you, darling. You know that.
Oh yeah, anytime. You know, and Deej, it was good finally jumping on with you, man. It's been a minute.
yeah, I know. You haven't been on one of my streams since we got you past 500 subs.
We gotta get. I gotta have you on the Tuesday stream one of these nights to let you go ham on politics and current events.
Well, yeah, I kind of like that, and I don't get many opportunities to do that because usually everybody changes the subject here because
Dude, unless I'm doing a long form interview like I did that night with Laura, you know, the usual stream that I have on Tuesdays. I mean, yeah, anytime you want to come on, just let me know. You can come on.
I'm usually free on a
Is that
Tuesday
for
night.
Deej or is that for all of us?
I mean, you know, hey, if you guys have thoughts and you want to come on and you don't mind going ham on politics and current events and telling it like it is, because
I'm no good at that, am
because-
I? I'm English. I don't
because-
get the American side.
Well, here's the thing, like geopolitically and world stuff, you bet you know. And here's the thing. You know, I am very defiantly, I don't care what YouTube thinks of me. I will say what I want to say on there.
You're right.
And I invite people to say what they want to, you know, whatever they want to say on there. So, you know.
Well,
and that's fine. It's not going to put your guys' channels in jeopardy. It's my channel.
No. Look, I got rid of my channel so I could help this community blossom.
So yeah, you could say. I mean, you just go on there and say what you want to say, you know. But I mean, yeah, sure, Deej. I'll actually. I'm not doing a show this coming week, but on the 8th, I'll send you a link for the one on the 8th.
Cool. I'll come in and argue politics.
Yeah.
And if you want me on as an English representative to a certain degree, happy to do it, Drew. Always happy to help anyone in the community.
And Drew, if you get bored on a Sunday night, I am now part of Team Hunstar. We're doing the Name That Tune tryouts this week.
Yeah, name that poon.
I can name that poon with 2 sniffs.
I love Drew. Name that poon.
All right. Mr. Londell, take it easy. Bird, LDG. Yvette, take care, darling. Deej, take care of yourself, brother. I'll talk to you soon, man.
Take care, sweetheart.
See you, chat. See you, JP, Rabbit Slug, Sherry, everybody.
And see, I knew if Richie Poole went back and listened to the rants I had at the beginning of the show, he would tell me I would be wrong on pretty much everything.
All right.
That's opinion.
But I also knew
I'm going to go fill my belly.
Richie would be one of the few that disagreed with everything I said, too.
Hey, it's good to have a balanced opinion, darling.
No, that's right.
Me and Richie may not see eye to eye on many things, but we do agree on one thing.
I'm Sissa Prey, and you're watching Deej, the odd one.
We both agree that it looks like Sissa Prey wants to kill a bird at the end
I
of
am
that.
going to kill you after you've made me do this.
Ooh.
Okay. Can I ask a question, Deej?
Fire away.
Well, we all know that a certain relative of mine is coming out to Broadway in June. So, if I can get rid of, or rather, become at least movable, what would you guys do? Okay. So, look, I'm going to fly out to New York because that's like, boom, boom. That's the first stop. Bird, what would you do if I knocked on your door? Now, obviously, Mama Prey and I talk, but what would you do? You alive and I walk through your front door. What would you do?
He'd ask you to cuddle.
Whoa, what?
No, I'm
Excuse
asking.
me. I'd let you in and welcome you.
I know you would, Mama Prey, but I would have messaged you before to get permission and say, I'm going to be in New York. Can I surprise Bird? And the two of us would concoct something, I am sure.
You're not going to sneak up very well, though, with Sassy.
Yeah. Explaining the plan to Bird kind of nullifies the surprise.
Not really. It's
There's
Bird.
30 days in June. He wouldn't know which one.
Exactly. But
Plus,
Mama Prey
June
would
is a
be in
few months
contact
away.
anyway. If I was going to surprise Bird, Mama Prey would know exactly what's going on because
I'm
I
already telling you what
respect
Bird will say.
for Mama Prey, and I would
Bird will
bring
wanna
her in
cuddle.
on it as a surprise. And I know Mama Prey knows me well, and if I'm coming over from England, she'd be like, "Okay, this is what we do," and I would follow her lead.
He's already got to cuddle in Australian, so he'd ask to cuddle with you so he could say he cuddled with a Brit.
I have no problems with cuddles. Cuddles are nice. If he sticks his hand up my ass or down, I worded that wrong. Sticks his hand
I gotta go to lunch. I'll be back.
on my butt, grabs the boobies, grabs the girls. You know,
Thanks for having me, Bird. I mean, I'm sorry, Deej. Fuck. I gotta go. Bye.
not that I would be surprised because that is how Bird would react after going, "Son of a bitch, what the fuck is
Am I
she
still
doing
here?
here?"
I'm sorry.
But yeah, what a surprise. And I know Mama Prey and I would come up with a great surprise if we got out there. Because I would stop in New York as the first flight over, because New York's like the stopping ground. So I could take a night off and surprise Bird. But then I would be traveling, obviously, straight to Florida after that. And then LDG has to think, what would you do if I turned up on your front door, darling?
What? He's the first stop. So I'm sloppy seconds? What the hell? What am I? What, after you chill with Bird? I don't know. I'm going to feel weird.
Hey, at least you didn't add me in there between
You are not sloppy seconds because I would go there with Bird.
Okay. I'll be shocked.
New York is the first stop for me. We always land in New York and take whatever so many hours before we transfer. Now, if I can fit Bird in as a quick night surprise. Oh, Lord.
Wow.
I'm going to shut that up.
Wow. Fucking wow. Oh my God.
I had to do it.
Why is it always this way? I mean, why? Always. It's like the fabric of the goddamn universe. I mean,
the worst of it would be Bird is live. I arrive. I can hear him going, "Son of a bitch!" and muting himself.
No, I can see it now. Bert's just
throw
going
a
to look
donut
back at the
on
camera
him.
with a smile and say, "I've got to go, folks." Click, and he's gone.
You should do it when Sissopray is there, right?
Yeah.
Make sure you get a day when
Prey and I
everybody's
have
there.
a few conversations. We
And then
think
you
this
could
is
pretend to
all
be
a good
her.
idea.
Yeah, and he turns his head and like falls off his bed or something.
I don't want him to fall off his bed. I don't want to cause problems. Son of a bitch.
Okay, I can see it now. He'd be like, "Oh shit, so much bigger!" Fall off.
Rock Solid says, "Wait, Bird would be live and Yvette comes."
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's not going to happen with
Thanks,
Bird.
Rock Solid.
When
Thank
I
you.
meet LDG, you can
Fabric
reply
of the
that.
universe. I'm telling you. All right.
Okay, so LDG,
Yeah, what?
if I turned up at your door, what the fuck would
Mhm.
you do?
I'd make sure first that mother didn't see you, and then I'd like push you aside, like, "What the hell are you doing here? Told you, calm."
Hiding you from mother. This is starting to sound like a Norman Bates thing.
Yes, yes. Which that clip is coming very
Don't get in
soon.
the shower,
Hang
Yvette.
on,
Don't
hang
get
on.
into a
Yeah.
shower.
Hang on, would you let me in the
That
door?
clip's coming soon.
Would you let me in the door?
No, absolutely not. For your own safety.
You do know.
No, if you
I've
come to
wandered
Orlando,
off.
you call me, and we're gonna like meet up. You definitely don't want you here.
I'm going to turn up your front door to freak you out.
Actually,
you don't.
Yvette,
That's fine. That's fine.
it'd
It's
be
hard to
funnier?
freak me out.
Be
Huh?
funnier if you told LDG that you were showing up, and then he
No, I
hears the
wouldn't
knock at
tell
the
him.
door. No, he hears
Because-
the knock at the door, and I'm standing there in the pink bunny outfit instead.
Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, mom would like you though. Mom would like you. Yeah, she'd love you. She'd want you to stay in the outfit. You'd never leave it again. But yeah,
So
you keep
you're
being in the corner.
saying if I turned up at your door,
Get your nice
you would
cage.
mute your microphone and go, "Son of a bitch! Holy
But
crap!"
if I was live,
Yeah.
yeah, I would freak out. Of course, absolutely, I would totally freak out.
Yvette, make sure that he's live when he's outside by the pool, and then you could just walk around the skirt thing.
Oh God.
Well, if he's by the pool, I made sure I had a nice swimming costume on, rip my clothes off,
There
and
goes
throw
the
him in the
channel.
pool and jump on top of him.
There goes the channel.
There you go. No, but yeah, I'll most likely grab a tablet or something and go out to dinner and get some food and stream. Like, hey, everybody, Yvette's here live
Yeah, but
while
darling,
we eat some shellfish and shellfish or whatever. And what are you allergic to again? Tums.
I'm not hungry for food.
Cherries, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay, all right, stop. Oh, God. That's Deege's, for God's sake. Stop. Stop. Fuck. First bird, now Deej. God.
Oh, I can't help
You're right.
it.
It's
There's
not
a
sloppy
nice-
seconds.
There is a
It's
nice
terrible
chunky
thirds.
thing in front of
Fucking.
me.
Kronos
I mean,
wants me to
as
show
I
up at
say,
LDD store
if
in
I
Leia
stopped at
outfit.
birds first, I would, one, mama pray, anything I can do to help, and yeah, I'd give Bird a good hug. Nice.
Now, here's a
little
question. Would you give him a good,
snuggle.
what do you call it?
A snuggle.
What do you call those things?
A snuggle, not a
I can't think of the name. Not snuggle. The other thing. Sponge bath.
No.
Okay.
I would huggle.
Give me a sponge bath?
Huggle. I would hug him, snuggle him,
And
curl
name him
up with
George.
him, curl up with him, stream with him, freak the rest of America out because I'm sort of propped up on his bed with him. That's how it would go out, and then everyone would be panicking, including yourself, darling, because I'm in the US. And you know damn well.
Yeah, I
from
can kind of
New
know it
York-
by then. So yeah, it's hard to surprise me since I
Yeah,
know
but-
you're going to be there.
New York, the first place I would target is Orlando.
No.
But snuggling with Bird of Prey and what I will want when I get to Orlando are two different things.
I can't do it on this microphone.
No.
And of
And of
There we
course,
go.
if things don't work
Bow,
out,
bow.
Dee,
Oh, yeah.
Darren,
Bow,
and
bow.
Tim will be worth a visit. I've got some friends in Texas. Chrissy.
It'd be funny if you could
has
bring
invited me.
Bird with you to Orlando. That would be cool.
You want
Bird.
Bird over me in Orlando. Do
No,
you
not
hear
over
what
you. Both
just
of you.
said?
He can stay in the hotel while you come see me, and then we can come back after.
Hang on.
What? What?
I'm supposed to drag Bird to Orlando, leave him in a fucking room, sort you out, and then go back to him. Do you know what you're saying?
No, I would come back with you.
Oh, okay. You can suck his
I want to see
dick then.
Bird. What do you think? Just keep Bird like a pet? No.
No.
I want to see Bird.
Yeah.
Go out. Do something.
Go out. No, you can't go out with Bird. We have
Get him
a
a
party.
Good wheelchair
in
and
the
whatever he
room.
needs.
No, party in the
Jetson
room.
belt.
Party in the room.
Party in the room.
Party. 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 Bird
Okay.
will be up for that. I know.
Oh yeah.
And if you'd actually get on the plane, you would be able to travel around the states like I could.
Yeah. I'm afraid of flying. Thank you.
I know.
No, but no, thank you. Yeah.
I've got to work on that.
Send them a UPS.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen until they come out with the George Jetson belt. I'm not flying ever again, except for through the only place I'm flying is through the universe, baby. That's it. That's the only way I'm flying on planet Earth.
I'll enroll
30,000 miles per hour. Yeah.
I'll enroll you in that blasting you off to Mars thing.
However, you are not afraid of a good road trip.
No,
And
road trip I'll do.
And I have
on the
never
road
done
again.
a road
As long
trip.
as you don't.
So
You want to
road trip is on my bucket list.
wait? You want to drive to DJ's? I'll do that.
I'll drive to DJ's. I'll drive to.
We'll get an
Darren
RV. Get a nice
I want
RV.
to go to La Crosse
Yep.
in Illinois.
That's
so
like
we
a
can see
16, 18
Tim
hour
and
drive.
Darren.
Wait,
And
how many
I want
hours?
to go to Lawrence,
That would be
Kansas.
like a 16, 18 hour drive.
That's not
'Cause I've
bad.
made it-
It's only
I've made it.
it's only 18 from Orlando to New Hampshire.
Yeah,
How
that's
long-
going to
how
take
long
longer
would it
if I'm
take
in the
you-
car, darling.
How long would it take you to get to Atlanta, Georgia?
Right now, from where I am,
Yeah. From where
6
you are.
hours.
Okay, so add 12 more hours to it, and you're in where I'm at. Because it took me 12 hours to get to Atlanta.
Okay, so 18 hours. That's no different. I've done that multiple
But I
times.
I
drove
have no
nonstop.
problem with that.
I drove nonstop though.
Non-stop. Yep,
The only
all the
time
way.
I stopped was to
Non-stop,
get
baby.
gas
Yep.
and then take
Nothing.
right back off.
Well, gas, snacks, and if we stop by a local place real quick,
Stop. I have
but-
one kidney.
basically non-stop. Yeah.
Add another 4 hours.
18
to your
hours,
trip
dude.
Because that's going to need potty breaks all along the way.
As long as it's one road. Is it a whole bunch of roads? Because when we
It's
drove
like
up north, it's just 95. That's it. All the way up. All the way
Well,
up.
It was like 3 roads from my place to Atlanta.
There's not one like major highway that just goes west forever.
No, because I'm
Damn it.
north, so you have to travel north.
Oh, west north. Okay.
You have to go
Gotcha.
north, and then you could drive all the way straight north till I-80 and then drive straight over. But
Sorry.
Okay. 95 to 80.
So I'm curious, babe.
that'll
Should
add
I
extra
turn-
hours to the show.
Darling, should I turn off
What?
your doorstep? What would you
Huh?
do?
What?
If I suddenly appeared on your doorstep, what would you do?
I told you I'd freak out. Totally freak out. And like
And after,
say
and after that,
you're not get you out of there and go somewhere.
He doesn't want
Oh, yeah.
mommy to see
I know.
you.
his mummy would love me. His mother would love me.
It doesn't
She
sound
would.
like it.
Of course I'm kidding.
He
It's
would.
skit. I'm not
He
being
would,
serious.
because
Yeah. But
he is hearing me, and it would be a whole mind blow because he's
yeah,
not used.
I'm sure.
to
Well,
it.
that's the thing. You and mother would be talking for a while. I'm sure. That's the main reason why I would
No,
want to get you out of there, just so you don't
wasn't my
actually like
question.
talk to her. Hmm?
No, knock on your door. You open it. What would you do?
I'm sorry. Is this a nerdgasm question, or is this a like I
He would
I
poop
want
his
to know
pants.
I'll
what's
tell
going
you.
Poop
through
his
your
pants.
mind. If I
No
turned
clue.
up at your door,
I'd be happy. Yeah, I'd let you
out.
in, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm in the middle of
freaked
something,
out that
obviously.
I'm there, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
You bet.
Yeah.
I can explain it to you really simple. He would poop his pants because it would be the first woman that knocked on his door that was not either a relative, someone he paid, or someone bringing him food.
Screw you, asshole. You know that's not even true. And you know what? With my ex, I've had the honor of having what was that movie? What was the movie where the guy brought a girl home? He was like the main character in the movie. He brought a girl home, and
Lots of
his
movies.
dad came through the room with his underwear. Do you remember? It was a famous movie. It was happening like the beginning of the movie. Was it? Was that Weekends at Bernie's?
Pie?
No, older than American Pie. Was it? What's the one I just said? Weekends at Bernie's. Is that the one?
I don't remember.
We can have
Brings a
Bernie's
chick home.
dead body.
Anywho, had that
It
moment
seems like
with her.
every
It was
movie I ever
hilarious.
saw, a guy brings a chick home.
With the dad coming out in the underwear, whiteies.
Well, I don't pay attention to dudes in whitey tighties.
It was I think it's
So-
Weekends at Bernie's.
Right, so if I stop in America, I always stop at New York because I've got a few friends there. and I'd have dinner with them. But the fact I'm based in New York for the first night because it's a direct flight, I would have a word with Mama Prey and we'd fuck Bird over. He wouldn't know. It'd be a nice
Thank God you
surprise
finished
for him.
that sentence.
No,
What did she just say? What did she just say?
Mama Prey and I would
I'm
fuck
trying to ignore
Bird
that one.
over.
Mama Prey, and we would fuck Bird. Like what?
You wouldn't have a clue.
Oh my God! This is I gotta go.
Prey and I would set it up so Bird maybe was going live as I arrived. I can hear him saying, "Son of a bitch, got a mute," you know. So Bird, what would you do if I turned up at your house, walked through while you were live?
Is he even awake?
I don't know if he's even awake. He might be napping.
No.
That's why
But
Mama
I-
Prey
Sorry,
picked
I was
up.
talking to Mama Prey.
Oh, there he is.
Related. What was the question?
I said if Mama Prey and I had had a chat, I was landing in New York, which is where I would land for a break in between flights out, and I spent the overnight in New York. Mama Prey and I would have had a conversation to surprise you.
I heard that earlier.
So interestingly, you're live, and how would you react?
I would
I
say,
walked through the door with Mama Prey.
well, first, the door's behind me, but I would hear the familiar voice. And I would
Yeah.
say, oh my God, could it really be? Is that, oh, it's Yvette. And I'd say, look at the camera, Yvette, because the door and the camera are very close together.
So the first thing you think of is get me on
On the camera, yes.
Not give her a hug.
Well, then I would hug on camera.
On camera in front
Right.
of everyone.
Absolutely.
So
this way they can see I was being a total gentleman.
That's just not friendship. That's just getting clicks.
So they'd see I was a total gentleman. And
Yeah.
they would,
Because the camera wouldn't pick up the fact you got your hand on my ass.
Actually, you won't even make it to the front door before you're on camera because he has them outdoor cameras where he's
I
always
know.
watching.
I would
Exactly.
be wearing a cloak over my head so he couldn't see me.
that would be even more bizarre.
Erotic.
Oh, okay. That too.
Bizarre until took
Oh.
that off. You'd be, son of a bitch!
Sorry,
Is that what I think
LDG,
it
I don't
is?
know what to tell you.
Gaskar's here and he says, "What hands on ass? I'm in."
Oh, he would fucking do that. I'd cuddle him and his hands would either go to the
Here's another
girls-
one. Great. Just get in line, everybody. Pascal, you're next. Come on down. If that's taking numbers. Oh,
Hey, Mama Prey, tip me off when all this is coming. I'll get to New York too. Before
oh my God.
LDG.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I
Deej
always
wants a
stop in
heads
New
up
York.
so he can
when I
get
go
to
out
New
there.
York too before LDG.
Yeah, I always.
You know what? By the time you get to Orlando, you know what's going to happen? You're not going to knock on my door because you're going to be so dead tired.
Don't worry, LDG. I'll have somebody ferry her to your house.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be tired for what I
Even
want
if it's
from
Uncle
you.
Paulie, where we paid him extra for other things. Never
Oh
mind.
boy.
There is no one else on this platform that would do what you do to me, darling.
That's true because we're gentlemen.
No, you all think I'm insane, but I don't.
Oh no,
care.
I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. Please don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Daddy
Yeah, he
and I
does.
would.
No, I
Daddy and
don't.
I would give us the cuddles on. He's my daddy. He wants to marry my mother. It's all very fucked up.
Come and knock on my
but
door. I've been waiting
yeah.
for you.
The second stop would be Orlando, and
You know, actually,
I'm-
you're in the New
I
York
am not
area.
getting into everything I think about.
You're in the New York area. Sherry's right there too. There's a few other YouTubers.
Yeah, Sherry hit on my guy. I don't want to meet her.
That's not nice.
No, it's not nice, but
Kronos is in New York.
Kronos
Kronos.
is a sweetie.
Thomas
Kronos is a
Potts ain't that
sweetie.
far away either.
Oh, Thomas Potts. Okay, well, we could all get them to, because I have to leave via New York, so I'll be coming back. And by then, Bird of Prey could get a few people to gather. And when I come back, I could meet a load of you. That would be great.
Now a load.
Oh.
All right, we're officially to a
Yeah,
couple.
no.
Now we're at a
No.
load. Literally, the word load is being used. Okay.
However, in between meeting Bird
Oh, however.
and then going to Orlando, spending some quality time with you, darling, and then going back to New York. Well, in between going to Lawrence, Kansas, because I have to do that Supernatural. And Chrissy Wissy's not too far away, so he can give me a tour of Stowe Cemetery, which supposedly has a gate to hell. You know, all of these things.
So see, now she's in Chris Knight's area too, so she's gonna go see Chris.
Yeah, well, I want to get pictures of the dungeon. I want to get pictures of, you know, his weird quirks. I'd also
you might just find on your airplane that you're like, oh wait, we're passing New York. Yes, someone paid the people to go straight to Orlando. Yeah.
No, the second stop will be Orlando. I'm going to knock on your door and you won't even have a clue. Because that is always how it will happen. Anyway.
I don't know. But I went 3 hours. It's
I'd
time
like
to
to
end.
go
3 hours.
Stage as well.
Yes.
3 hours, dude.
don't
I've
know
been
how I'm
streaming
gonna fit
since
that
this
in.
morning.
Meeting Darren and Tim will be easier because they're in one place, the two of them. So that'll be worth doing. Lawrence, Kansas is on my tick sheet for Supernatural, and Chris isn't far away from it, so he's volunteered to take me to Stowe Cemetery, where the so-called gates to hell are, etc., etc. So, and I'd like to meet Chris and turn him down. Yeah, why not? But my main visit will be Orlando. And
Yeah, we're
depending
gonna
on
have some
how
fun,
it goes,
and we're gonna stream a lot too. So,
well,
yeah.
there's all sorts of things we can do. Confuse the fuck
Mhm.
out of people.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to have my mysteriously standing up, pretending not to have an orgasm stream. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
I just want you to pull off something like
The skit.
I've got a girl here. Don't tell her that.
Oh,
But it's me
You know.
anyway. But of course, then I will shut your computer off.
nope, that can't happen. That never happens.
Well, then they're going to listen
I
to
can't even
us.
shut down my computer.
Then they're going to listen to us because
She's alive. Oh, that. Oh, we'll do a sleep stream. Oh yeah, we'll do a crazy ASMR sleep stream, and you think it's just like a recording of like just some girl going, no, it'll be her.
Mm-hmm. An ASMR stream?
Oh yeah.
It's not going to be ASMR.
Well, for them, that's as close as they're gonna get for them. Yeah. I bet you it'll be the most watched sleep stream on YouTube.
Well, anyway, I'm getting
because
out of here,
you're not
folks.
going to sleep, baby.
Oh, I know. Oh yeah.
So Bird, you gonna stream today?
Yes, the streaming about 15, a little less than
Nice.
15 minutes.
Here we go. We got a Bird coming up here in less than 15 minutes, folks.
So if you don't have a place to wait, got a suggestion.
The waiting room. Although we have discovered 4 hours on the waiting room, an hour and a half running it on my own. I didn't get to speak to anyone last night because I passed out. And then this morning, did I speak to you, darling, or you couldn't get hold of me?
We spoke.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't
you remember?
that. I don't.
Oh my God, you don't remember? Oh.
No.
Oof. Yeah. Turn on the camera and everything. Once again.
Oh, fuck. I missed it
Keep missing
again.
that. Yep. Twice in a row. This is funny.
I hate you. I hate you.
Hey, you were responding. Like, I don't know how you don't remember this morning.
Because
I mean, I gave it to you good this morning, and you don't remember it? Oh,
I
God.
lost consciousness after 4 hours streaming on yours, which, darling, I only did for you. And I don't do 4-hour streams, full stop. And then I passed out. And when I woke up at 3:30, I called you. Thankfully, after 10 minutes, you responded, which is good because when you call me, I always respond. But I'm like, where the fuck is everyone?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I didn't know you.
I don't know where everyone is, but I'm getting out of here.
Okay.
No, guys. Thanks, Deej. Appreciate it, man.
So guess what, folks?
I'll get the hell out of here. Go on, you go on, get the hell out of here.